Peanuts people.
Hey, how's it going there, Twitch? It is Jillatized, coming to you from the Dungeons&Flagons gaming studio. We are live, Mr. Christopher.
Hi.
Yeah, say hello. Say hello. Hello.
We'll do it live.
Say hello.
Hello.
I did what he said. It means that I'll get a cookie later.
Yeah. If you're a good boy.
Do it on the day.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. We are in session 8 of the Dungeons&Flagons gaming studio live stream. I am Jillatized. These are the players. Tonight we have a special appearance by an oldie but a goodie to the table.
The chicken.
The chicken. The Heineken is with us tonight.
The chicken.
So we'll have a good time. Cade was not able to make it, so hopefully everything is going well for Cade outside of here. But tonight we will have the Heineken. Step in and fill in. Remember the 28th, we will be doing a one-shot. Are we streaming that?
Sure, why not?
You good with it?
I'm fine.
Well, that's
Okay.
the whole point of the crossover, right?
Hmm?
That's the whole point of the crossover.
Yeah,
Right?
Jenny Jojo.
Oh, yeah.
and-
Oh, yeah. Why am I asking that?
We don't
I
know.
don't know. That's weird. Okay. Yeah. We are streaming it. I guess I never really officially asked you whether you were comfortable streaming it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, have some Cthulhu Day.
But, so we'll be doing that Halloween one-shot on the 28th. I think it's going to be... Well, tell them a little bit about it, Jonathan. What do you think? Horror heroes? Something of that nature?
Something of that nature. It's shaping up to be a little more slasher than funny.
Okay.
But it should still have some stuff in it.
Cool.
It'll be campy, I think, hopefully.
Sweet.
Maybe.
Nothing
Find
wrong,
out
with,
how I feel that day.
nothing wrong with campy horror.
Nice.
Might depend on how much you guys piss me off.
We're good at that, don't worry.
Well, I have 2 weeks to do this. Or another week to do this. So...
Machetes fall. Everybody does.
And at that live stream,
Coded and Danny Trejo.
he's in everything and on everything. But yeah, we'll have a special guest star for that one as well. Jenny Joyo from Twitch will be here for that. So super excited about that. I should probably send her the invite, huh?
Probably.
The official invite.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming. We're gonna get into the thing. As always, we start with the introductions. So we will start with you.
Hi, I'm Keepler. My name is Melissa, though. And I play a Furball Druid. And that's all I got.
Whose name is also Keebler.
Yeah.
Like your nickname.
Like
Yeah. And my license plate.
I'm Alex. I play Morin, the Thunder Frog. Lots of frog noises. Cleric of Thor. Anyway, Chris.
Hi, my name is Christopher O'Neill. I get to play the Drow Warlock Shanerla, who is cursed by Bashaba.
Nice.
The Heineken.
That's me. My name is Zach. I am playing a character called LeVar Burton, who is a monk.
That's great. And we're happy to have you here.
Would you read this to me, please?
Reading rainbows.
And I am Jonathan. I am playing Malquis, who is the pale elf.
The pale elf.
Sure. Shadowguard elf.
It's like a beer. Forget pale ale. It's all about the pale elf this time.
Tall pale.
Terrible. Might have to change his color.
Super. So, last session, guys, we were in Waterdeep. They were in the Yawning Portal. They had been approached by a Chultan priest of Joaquin by the name of Obaya Uday. And basically had been commissioned, I guess, to bring magic items and relics back out of the dungeon of the Mad Mage, Hollister Blackcloak.
I guess word of our group got out from how well we got the last 3 legendary magic items
I mean,
from
I
White
think
Bloom Mountain.
I think it was pretty nice, yeah. So they probably spread the word a bit.
It helps that your friend is also a friend with the client. And could vouch for the party.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always good to have a frog on your side. Like, let him out. Hello, my baby. Hello, my heart.
Hello, my friend. Yeah.
Nah, he only does that when no one's looking.
Right.
So you guys were in the yawning portal.
Look at that.
All right, and we will actually we're gonna go open version.
Almost like our mouths.
All right.
Everyone yawn.
Well, good thing I took
Um,
the dungeon delver.
So they were in the yawning portal, and Obaya had commissioned them to bring relics and magic items back out of the dungeon of the Mad Mage
Sit at a table together.
to purchase them from the group. I think, I guess, how do you guys want to approach the whole,
Obviously.
like getting ready to go back down there and all that?
Well, there must be. We know people used to go in there in the regular, right?
Right. Well, you guys just went down there.
Yeah, but we went. We could ask for like, hey, where's a good place from other adventurers that came back,
Right.
if there are any. I mean, isn't what's his face, Dern?
Durnan?
Dern. He knows the pit, right?
Yeah, he knows it pretty well.
So maybe we can ask for a few tips.
Okay.
He did give us a bit of a soliloquy about it, how it goes to a different place every time
Yeah.
Right.
we go into it.
Could you
Yeah.
say screw it and just jump and see where we go?
Don't
I
think-
also have the ability to just latch onto the wall. I'm okay with this.
Are you two of tree frog?
I got a sort of spider climbing now.
Oh, nice. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah, I mean, I can jump from pretty high, long distances and not have to worry about it, but I'd rather not.
Okay.
I mean,
I agree with it.
I agree.
we could just go down the thing.
So, you notice that somebody has just kind of like walked up to your group a bit. And I mean, they're intermingled in your group. And while you guys are discussing how to go back down into the portal,
Intermingled with our group.
yeah.
Oh, to buy us beers.
To buy
Because this is a very busy bar.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah,
All the time.
it's a very busy bar. But he's just kind of intermingled and like you just heard him say, he said, well, I too agree with your plan. And
to
I
buy
assume
us
it was
beers.
Cade.
yeah, and although it wasn't Cade, where Cade was
My
standing,
disguise.
yeah, kind of where Cade was standing, is this gentleman. You want to introduce yourself to the group?
Greetings. My name is LeVar Burton. I hear you tried to save my father. Well, avenge him, rather. When he was eaten by that Sapphire Dragon. Unfortunately, the true hero is not with your party.
Wait,
Because
Jack
Cade is not
Burton?
here.
Jack Burton's your father?
Yes.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Can we meet him? Oh wait, no. I forgot.
No, not
must-
unless he somehow managed to survive the digestive system. Which, unlikely.
If you end up bringing a legal claim against the city for allowing this dragon to appear, I would be very interested in providing witness for this. I'm sorry for the loss of your father. I'm sure that is.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of a dick.
Wow.
I mean, he was all about capturing things that just you shouldn't capture. Whereas
think-
I am only just going into various dungeons looking for valuables to put in museums.
Archaeologist.
Be,
Wonderful.
yeah, to be studied by top men.
Well, top men, you say.
Oh, man.
My
top.
My mother tried to poison me twice, and unfortunately, you only get one mother.
Oh, White
Depends on how you
Magi
look at that.
inspired
That's right.
Frog Boy.
Okay.
He said he would.
Okay.
Well,
Nice.
I think this requires further discussion. A round of drinks that you're gonna buy.
Oh, yes.
Appreciate that.
Put it on my tab.
Do we know? I'm gonna assume that was Cade's from last time. The inspiration on the table, maybe.
It's mine.
Is that yours?
It was sitting right here, so I don't.
So let's
It's mine.
let's get into that while he's doing inspiration. Thank you for that, Mad. I appreciate that. Using those channel points wisely. So there's 2 for everybody there,
I'll get 3, please.
and you will get 3.
Thank you.
I'll get 3.
I'll go double or nothing.
So when they come around with the drinks that he is paying for, I will make sure to tip whatever barmaid. I'm sure they're probably trying to get multiples to come over to our table. I will tip them each a gold,
Okay.
or whoever.
Okay. So yeah, you have to you get rid of a couple gold that way.
I need one more of each one.
The Elder Cthulhu die.
The real Captain Jack is
Yeah.
in the chat.
Oh, perfect, man. Captain Jack, thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it.
Arr, good to see you, mate.
He's ready for the Sea of Thieves stream too. So, I'm sorry, we digressed from your introduction though. So, so this gentleman is interspersed into your group and is kind of talking as if he's already part of your group.
So there I was, surrounded by kobolds, and all of a sudden, this tentacle comes just writhing through, slams like 4 or 5 of them against the wall, and I started running away because the tentacle was probably about 100 times larger than I am. And I would guess of the dragon that I saw the other day, 5 or 6 of these could have fit in the entire Cthulhuid thing. This eldritch thing from beyond being. It was terrible. But let's talk about going down into the depths.
Oh, so you say you have experience going into dungeons?
I do. I actually have a map
What?
for
shot.
this dungeon specifically.
Hang on. I thought the hole changed locations every time. Or do you have a map of a changing hole?
From people that have gone in and come back.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe the map has been blessed with a synchronicity from beyond.
True.
No, I acquired it
Oh, okay.
through. Well, I mean, stealing.
Your father must be quite rich. I'm sure you could afford it. Oh, feel free to drop by the Temple of Thor and donate too.
Oh, you know it.
So now that you guys are all kind of together,
Have you been to more than one dungeon? That's more than us. Good. We need the experience of this party.
your you get through the middle evening, and some performances have gone on in the yawning portal.
Are they better than the one he was part of?
These are mostly like musical things going
Okay.
on. So people playing various instruments and this kind of thing. But as the night gets later and the crowd starts to filter out a bit, you see Durnan come out from around the counter towards your tables.
Welcome to the yawning portal.
Yeah, I should move him all the way over there with the actual bar so he can.
He just carries it with him.
Yeah, he carries the bar with him. It's like a tray table.
Trying to find a pocket dimension.
But he kind of approaches the table and comes up to you guys and is like, "Welcome back to the Yawning Portal. I'm Durnan."
Yes, you are.
This is Kate's violin. Playing just for you.
I know last time there was a bunch of blood on the platform, and I know you guys are getting ready to go down there. I want to make sure it's all cleaned up and ready for you. So let me get Pete out here. Hey, Pete! Yeah, I'm coming. Little Pete steps out from the back room. He's about 8.
That's the kid that walked up the beam, right?
Yes. Yeah. So Pete comes out, walks out to the portal, and basically checks the rigging and all that, and the lines. And
Edwinina, would you mind assisting Pete?
yeah, she walks she walks around and starts to help Pete.
Thank you. You're a gem. Please have a drink. Good wine on me.
After she's done.
Took 5 seconds.
Whenever she wants.
That's it.
Love it on whites to
60.
to hang above it.
She has performed well under severe toxins before. She can handle a glass of wine.
All right.
Severe toxin.
Wonder if
So she goes over and helps out Pete. Pete is like, it's all right. I'm used to this. I don't really need that much help. I got it. And kind of grunts and goes back to his work. As goes on for about 6 minutes, and he gets that platform ready and checks all that rigging, and then he turns to you guys, almost as if elated, although his voice is just like, meh. So he's just like, okay, it's all cleaned up. You guys have a great time. I'm gonna go back to my room. And he turns and leaves.
flinging him a gold before he leaves.
Sure. He catches it and runs back into his room. Actually, he does not. He walks slowly back to his room. Durnan is like, well, it looks like it's all set up there, guys. So is there anything else you need?
Yeah, I wanted to interject real quick. If he's tipping him 8 gold, I gotta tip him 2. Not out tipping.
You are not out tipping me today.
I'm going to leave a copper on the table.
Under 2.
What I feel like he deserves for sending an 8-year-old to work on our rope use.
I can't.
Oh, here.
And I have signed him up for the Chest of the Monk Club.
It's a mimic.
It's how I'm infiltrating his club. But shush.
I see the platform is clean when you walk down this wall.
So hopefully we're widescreen with you guys, and we appreciate that. Thanks, man.
Surround sound.
He's got us up on his big screen. I can't even imagine how shitty we must look. Durnan steps over and, asks you guys if there's anything else you guys need before you go. Do you guys have anything for him before you travel on?
I'll make a joke. I'll get it.
You're like, I don't want to get him started. I'm good.
Maybe a small keg,
Small cake,
party keg.
a little party ball.
Wait, hang on. People used to make bets on expedition going down the hole, right?
Yeah.
Wait, party bowl is different.
But then can I bet on
It works out
myself
well.
coming back?
Yes, I think that'd be appropriate if you wanted to do that. You place the bet with Durnan then, and then it would be held by the guild that does all that.
Right. So if I bet 100 gold, what are the odds of me coming back?
On most adventures that goes down, it's like 1,000 to 1.
All right. Here's a bar of platinum.
Okay.
I'm betting on myself coming back.
So how much are we saying that platinum is worth?
The bar. So it's at least what, 10 or at least maybe 100 platinum.
Okay.
For a
Make
bar.
sure you go ahead and write down your bet. I mean, whatever you have that you want to bet, you can go ahead and do that, and we'll see how that plays out.
That one noble at the beginning of the adventure threw a bar of platinum at me. So it was like I kept it because
Oh yeah, so we never give it a price. Is that the deal?
yeah. Maybe give it a value.
Okay, so then
I'll bet that, whatever that's worth.
I don't have my weight.
why don't you roll percentiles for me then?
That's a 31.
Okay. Let's say that the bar is it's relatively easy to carry. It's not too heavy.
Right.
And it's worth like 31 platinum.
All right. I'll put the 31 platinum bar on
All right.
to bet. And if I come back 1,000 to 1, that's you owe me 1,000 bars of platinum.
1,000 bars of platinum.
All right.
Yeah.
Thor will thank you for your donation.
Obaya has heard your conversation from upstairs where Obaya was sleeping. Comes downstairs and to wish you well, basically. And says that I hope you return, and it seems to be talking directly to you, but I hope you return with the goods that we're looking for. Certainly it will help back in Joaquin.
Yeah. Nothing to help another frog.
Right.
Another.
And then gives you strangely enough, a set of prayer beads, which are like a blue, almost a turquoise.
Like a lapis, maybe?
Something like that.
Sure. Okay.
Whichever, yeah, but made of like turquoise colored beads. And says, take this with you. It should offer some protection.
Well, thank you.
It's at this moment that you realize when holding these beads in your hand
Yeah.
that a new energy surge, maybe even from Thor, is kind of pulsing through your body as you hold these prayer beads.
Right.
And you feel as if you feel the presence of moisture.
Ooh.
And as you start to think more and more on that, you realize that it's starting to rain just a touch, like a little bit of sprinkle coming above you, and actually just kind of hanging over your head as it kind of sprinkles down on you, and you feel these little raindrops. It's like a mist on your skin.
Let me go to Barovia. No.
Yeah, you can definitely help the planet of Dune, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Curse?
But so you feel this like is almost like an inner. It's like something welling up in you that tells you inside that you've been blessed in some way, based on your your past experience and your experience through White Plume and leveling up. That you now have this power inside of you.
Right.
And I think as you start to work with it more and more, I think you'll get down the true sense and feel of how this will work.
Sure.
But now you can, as we discussed previously, you can cast rain in a certain area. So
Awesome. Cast moisture.
I am moist.
you are moist. Okay, so I think unless there's anything else, we'll start getting ready to go down. Huh?
Good.
Cool. How are we all getting down there then? Are you guys going down on the wall? Or are you guys, some of you guys going down on the platform?
I'm going down the platform.
Platform.
Okay.
Down on the
Platform. It worked out pretty well last time. I caught Keebler nearly falling, so I'll climb down the wall.
And start ahead?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll climb under the platform.
You're already jinxing me.
You never know. It might be Zach's turn to fall off the platform.
No, I'll go.
Okay. Okay.
Just in case something weird
No,
happens
just
with my foot.
So let's just put the 3 that are going on the platform and then we'll put the 2 on the outside wall somewhere.
Do you want to be the opposite?
Sure.
Someone has to be there to catch one of us.
Somebody's got to be there.
Not it.
I'll prepare a lasso with my
You have
50 feet
bad
of rope.
luck with catching.
So you have your lasso ready in case. Let's make 2 standard dex checks to get down there as we start. As actually, and Durnan calls Pete back. Durnan's like, Pete, I need you back here. One more time, we're gonna lower him down. And Pete walks back out. Every day on my day off, they always call me out to do work. Gosh, I mean, it's really rough in this city for a kid.
Just make 3 gold. You should stop complaining.
I know, right?
My servants are waiting by him in case something happens.
Okay, so as
They've
he
been
starts
up with
to,
orders.
yeah, so
That
as he starts
screws
to
up,
lower,
but
yeah, jump in.
yeah.
Okay, so he starts to lower you down on the platform, and he's just cranking away because he's little, to get you guys down the platform, and it starts to lower. Go ahead and make your first dex check then on the way down.
19.
Oh my
I did
god.
not just do that.
You sure did.
Hey,
23.
Melissa definitely just rolled a natural one.
I did.
Nice.
Oh, and that one. Okay. What else did we get?
19.
19.
Not any better.
It's marginally better.
6.
6. Okay. What's everybody else's? Or I guess 23. Okay.
I'm gonna keep trying.
Um,
I still have the same trick I can pull off.
so you get a very eerie feeling because what
I've been
happened to
here
you?
before.
You've been here before. As you start to like unbalance yourself, being so large in size as a furball, you unbalance yourself and start to slip on the platform. And as you start to slide, Malchus happens to catch you as you're getting ready to go over the side.
Thank you.
And so you do not fall at this point.
At this point.
Yeah. Another, like, let's say, how long did we say it takes to get to the bottom? What was it, 20 minutes, something like that? I think it was like 20 minutes or 15 minutes. So let's say another 7 or 8 minutes has passed. As you're getting closer to the bottom, you guys will go ahead and roll your second series of dex checks.
It was on
20.
I
And
know.
it flipped.
20.
A 7.
19.
You could help each
19.
other stick on the platform.
yeah. Take each other down to the platform.
Yeah, we each take one of her legs.
Just drive pitons through their feet so that. So
I should have just jumped.
again, yeah,
Featherfall.
again, Keebler has a rough time. This time, Jack Burton, or I'm sorry, LeVar Burton, catches you as you're about to go down, and we're gonna say that you get caught with LeVar's whip. Okay, as he kind of surrounds your leg. Luckily,
Lay down.
1 damage. only.
Oh. I'll take 1 point.
Something's vibrant.
That's probably my going on.
Probably. That's probably cool.
Yeah. Oh, stopped my camera. Yeah, because
Battery.
No, it's
No,
just somebody
it's
was trying to call.
No,
There we
it's
go.
back.
It's back on. Okay. Yeah, it was like somebody was trying to call my phone and I'm using it. So, yeah. Too bad, so sad. Guess you should watch the stream and get a hold of me that way. Unless you're a bill collector, then fuck off.
You teleport yourself.
But so you guys make it down there to the
So I
bottom.
can go to
This
the
time, what you see
Right to the corner.
is a white hallway
Right
at the bottom,
You have a climb.
surrounded by cement. Looks almost like just pure rock wall, but there's like a super illuminated white hallway in front of you.
You like that?
A white.
And LeVar, why don't you make a intelligence roll?
Jeez. 5.
Okay. Just why don't we put, what's your history? Will that help you?
Yeah, that, well, I mean, it wouldn't help much, but that'd put it at 8.
Okay. So you recognize this hallway. At least you've heard about this hallway. When you received the map to the first level of this dungeon.
Ooh.
And you, I think, could probably reassure them that this is okay.
We went down this hole not a week ago, and it definitely went to the outside world filled with spiders. Now we're in a hallway.
Yeah, this is definitely it.
You sure you're holding it upside down? I don't know. I've never been here.
I mean, it depends on which direction we're going.
Are you sure you were looking at the right side of it? There's another map on the other side.
This map's for later.
Okay.
So where are we, and where should we go?
We are right here.
Ooh.
So in the
And then as far as going right or left, I always pick left.
you always pick
But
left.
you can't go wrong by going right.
I'm not an ambi-turner.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I can't turn right.
And you called that a what?
Ambi turner.
Right. And I assume this is because you were raised by Jack Burton, who was also touched.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while since I've felt the touch of another, but sure.
And I start walking up the wall as I lock eyes with you.
So
Well, this is about as far as I can get away from you. So I'm standing on the ceiling, upside down, walking down the hall. Why don't you lead the way, sir?
Spider-Man moment.
No, it is not. How tall is the ceiling?
it is in here 10 foot.
Constantly.
Yeah, in here it's 10 feet.
Okay. So my head is off the floor 4 feet the other direction.
I hope. Do drow have special circulation to help them with blood going to the head?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called not written in the rules at all about blood stuff.
All right. So you come to an opening out of the light, and you notice that it's got a blue hue to it, and it glows very brightly up until you get to this opening. When you do, then you see what you see on the screen. And you are standing in what appears to be like that central square. When so you guys could kind of move in there, but when you guys come into that first entrance.
As I leap off the wall into the floor, I'll use thaumaturgy to make the sound of a distant low rumble of thunder to announce my presence.
Okay. Okay. So you do that.
Thunder frog.
Yeah.
Beware
You
evil.
guys, how do you want to proceed? I guess LeVar's got your map. So.
Well, eeny, miny, mo this, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what most of these markings actually mean.
These are corridors.
No, I mean, there's stars. I assume some chests, things like that. But could just be pillars.
Monsters, perhaps?
Could be pillars or chests of gold. We don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I think if we
Traps.
head towards one of them,
We'll figure it out.
we'll find out what it is.
Sure.
And then maybe the rest of them are the same.
Indeed.
Hopefully it is not the glowing might of a star.
I think we might notice that as we approach.
Yeah, I mean, if it was within that floor,
Stars.
we would surely be engulfed in flames by it.
Magic is strange.
So we can rule out stars themselves.
So I'm using this as a reference if you're looking at map to map. So you guys would be in that center square basically where you're starting out.
Yeah.
And then from there you have I think one direction to begin with.
Ah, yes.
So are you
Because
saying
of
these
the
don't
arrow.
match?
Because everything with S's you can't see.
Yes.
Yeah. What?
So are you saying these don't match?
They don't match exactly, no.
Is that on purpose or just?
It's by map design at the moment. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, really just the one way to go then, which is left.
it's relative. If I turn this way, I'll be to my right. See?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's only
So as you walk down that first hallway, you do see
If you want to take the lead, you're the one with the map.
certainly.
I'll be second.
you see a lot of here. I guess we can go over to that. You see a lot of bones on the floor, bones of old adventurers. It would seem people that have come in here and died or failed at whatever they were attempting to come in here to do. You see tattered old clothes that are decrepit, and a pair of pants is clearly visible on the floor, but it's torn to shreds. There is a lot of dust and stuff in here. However, I guess somebody give me a perception check. I think you guys all probably have high enough perception. I don't
Well,
know.
I've got the dungeon delver anyway.
Oh, right.
Team base.
So I think I think you guys have high enough perception to
Yeah,
notice
that's-
this. But
24.
you notice that the paths on the floor, the pathways are well traveled. So something has been through here quite recently, and is most likely still here. You do hear some noises off in the distance ahead.
Can I rummage through one of these pile of bones? Collect like enough knuckle bones for like dice or something.
Yeah. There's several more there, so I mean, I think you can find what you need.
Somehow I doubt they were carrying magical equipment we could already, pick up and leave with.
Oh, in
It'd be too
here?
easy.
In here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't see any items really. It's just mostly clothing.
Clothes and bones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, clothes and bones and things like that. I mean,
No luck.
so it would appear to you that, I mean, just coming into you and from your experiences out in the world, that this place is obviously well traveled by adventurers. So if they, if they've come in here, they've probably already done what you've thought of.
Okay. So
like
all
they-
the good stuff is at the front.
Yeah, they picked it over, or whoever's actually still in this dungeon is hoarding it somewhere. So
As I'm going through the bones, is there any marks on the bones to kind of determine like how these groups of these piles might have died? Like
So you-
chips, marks, teeth.
yeah, give me a medicine check. Did you say no?
It said,
Oh,
that's a 5.
5.
Everybody died of old age.
Fireball. Fireball.
So you can tell that they died in various ways. So you see some that have skull fractures. You see some that have what would appear to be lacerations in the bone. So it looks like they've actually been scratched into by something. There are some bits of flesh which appear to have tooth marks in them and things of that nature. So, I mean, you can tell that it's probably a variety of things down here.
Okay. Awesome. I will announce those things as I flip through these piles of bones and stuff.
Okay.
And I'm not being like, if anybody is paying attention, I'm not being like very sanctimonious about it. I'm just like rooting through it like it's,
Picking through these bones.
yeah, like it's trash,
Okay.
debris laying on the ground.
I mean, it sort of is.
It kind of is.
Revivify, right?
Yes. Yeah, we would have done this before we got done here.
Anything going on inside?
You have alert. That's, I mean, not a lot. No.
All right, just let me know. So
And no, Revivify won't work on these skeletons. They've been dead for more than 20 minutes.
You know,
You can't cast Speak with Dead on something unless if it's been cast on it in the last 10 days.
Yeah.
So after you kill somebody, cast Speak with Dead. Then they got 10 days.
you're gonna hold my secrets for 10 days.
Come back every 10 days.
My question
Remind
is,
hey,
do you like being dead?
shut your mouth.
How do you like how he killed you?
give me let's see, who has the highest perception in the group?
Apparently.
mean,
I don't know.
I got a +5. What do you have?
A +6.
Oh,
They can't beat either one.
oh, my wisdom's just 14.
okay.
I just have advantage on
So, Jonathan's
perception
is
checks.
the highest.
Okay. Well, I guess give me one from whoever you think is your higher. To give me, one perception check.
Go ahead. You said you got advantage, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't necessarily
No, we-
mean anything.
The,
So
the
that,
bigger number is the D20.
yeah,
Wow.
the 16.
16?
Yep.
Okay, so you notice.
See, you'd have done it.
What'd you get?
You're not trained to
I've
perception.
got 26. But I would have rolled a 20 had I done.
Lamar Burton definitely is trained in perception. He wore a visor.
Yeah, I don't have that on right now.
Jordy wears the visor.
I don't see a difference between him and any of the characters he plays.
But I don't have the visor on though, so I'm seeing that weird color thing.
Yeah.
Man,
The weird color thing.
You are
Do
Jack
do
Burton's
you have the
son.
one eye like we were talking about or no? Okay. That would have been great.
One really wide eye.
So,
What race are you playing?
Human.
Oh, ballpark.
So, you notice around the north wall there that there is,
This north wall?
yeah.
Okay.
So you notice around that north wall that there's dust and stuff that has moved around the base of the framing on the outside of whatever that little mantelpiece is there. Almost looks like a doorway, but it's more of a carving into the wall. But you notice that the dust at the base of that has been moved somewhat, in that maybe this has been opened or turned. And you've seen things like this before in the past in the archaeological digs and things that you've done.
Secret door.
What?
Secret door.
I'll summon up my mage hand,
Investigate.
Okay.
and I'll send it over there. I'll
Okay.
start honking on things and turning stuff,
Groping into statues.
touching things,
Groping the statues.
poking on stones.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything with that?
No, just go over there, see if I can figure out how it opens.
I'll slap the
Okay.
face of the skeleton a couple times. Then.
I'll keep my ear out for monsters.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, so in looking around it, you can tell that it's definitely some sort of a swinging door or an entryway. But it appears to you, after you're looking further into it, that this may only open from the other side. But there's that. As you turn around from the doorway, you hear some clanking sounds coming from around the corner there into the other hallway.
I speak the power word to my shield and I pull out my warhammer, ready to attack.
Okay.
And I turn to my friends and say, "Danger's coming. Prepare yourself."
Always prepared.
No, okay.
What are we doing?
These fists are made for punching.
I'm holding an action for Eldritch
Coming around
Blast.
from this end.
Mm-hmm.
I'll back up and ready my bow.
Okay.
I'm good where I am.
Good where you are.
I'll move up and stand next to you.
Okay. You hear some garbled sounds coming as they seem to appear to be getting closer. You hear a bit of growling and just like rawr, rawr. Sounds like language. Does anybody speak bugbear?
No. Goblin?
Goblin?
Is that Elvish?
Yeah.
Is that deep speech?
That wood elf?
That's not Is Bugbear giant?
No.
Is that Grum?
It is also not grown.
Oh.
Is it Sylvan?
I would figure that it would be like a kind of like a goblin, because they're goblins.
Goblinoids, yes.
Goblinoids.
It's Bugbear. He says Bugbear.
Yeah.
I hear it to be very similar as a wood elf. more dirt creatures. As we established last
Mumbles and
Last time.
And I'm going
rock
to.
language.
he learned to.
I don't know where my other guy went.
Yeah.
I had two bugbears up here earlier and one's missing.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I don't know. I'll use this dude. He's good enough.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's one bugbear and another guy that looks like a bugbear. There you go. As you see these two creatures come around the corner, and they are kind of speaking to each other, and you hear them as they come around the corner. They kind of let out a ooh, like an alarm sound of some sort.
Shoot him in the face.
Okay, and let's roll initiative then. First combat of the night, boys and
Woo!
girls.
This is quite fast compared to my previous mission. But that went pretty far.
18.
Sure.
Okay, Keebler 18, Morin
20.
20, Skinnerla,
23.
Lavar,
15.
You broke the sequence.
Malchus.
I am also on 15. I will allow him to go first.
Okay.
Are we doing held action then round action, or are we doing just straight direct?
It'll be held action to round action. Let's see. So this one goes on 19, so that's gonna be right before more or right after more. I think.
Yep.
This one is going to go on 18. That's
Right
right.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll separate it. There we go. So let's do held actions first then.
My held action makes you cry. Stop it by the authority of Thor. That's a
Okay.
action.
20 and 10.
20 and 10, 20 hits, 10 does not.
14 damage.
Who you hitting?
The one there.
Oh,
that he
yeah.
uses.
Well, okay. So we'll say front guy or first guy around the corner then. 14 damage, got it.
Eventually, I'm going to roll the correct die. That is a 16.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. So, as soon as Shannara fires, I'm going to be wait, we should talk to them. I let go. Whichever one came around the corner first is the one for 9 damage.
For 9. Super. Okay, so first one around the corner drops to his knees. Actually, we're gonna say he drops all the way down. He is prone.
That is a good position.
Yeah, as the other one lets out a yelp, and then continues to growl in your direction. I think we'll be up with regular combat now. Right? We're done with all the pre-action. Narrowly, you're up.
Couldn't understand them. Going to keep firing. And I'll shoot the one that's up.
No, shoot the one that's down.
So 11 damage. And the other one misses.
Motion sickness.
Yeah.
What?
What are you doing?
I was changing that camera so it wasn't so freaking down. So, okay, so tell me again.
11 damage.
Okay.
And the other one misses.
Now, what's the one that was already down or the one that was
No,
up?
that's the one standing.
One that's standing. And I will move out of line of sight. And I'm done.
Okay. Morning.
I'm gonna look to my friend next to me, and I'll showcase Bless. I believe it's up to 3 creatures, so let me double check here.
It sounds right.
30 feet, up to 3 creatures, and I don't know who wants to go melee. I guess I'll bless you as well, Melissa.
Okay.
So while I'm concentrating for the next whatever minutes, you can add a d4 to your attack rolls.
Nice.
And yeah, that's my action. I will hold my ground.
Okay. Morin is holding ground. We
Blessed everyone. The people who are up front and ready for combat.
we are up to first creature, and he is going to from the ground. This creature, almost in his last death throes, picks up his javelin, and while laying there, makes a chuck towards Morin.
What did I do?
Great.
Um,
They don't like that praying stuff.
attack rolls and saving throws.
So that is going to be a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
My moving shield just perfectly swoops in and stops it.
Okay. So your glowy shield pops down and deflects this blow. Keebler, you're gonna be up next.
Okay. I'm gonna probably have to move up. I don't know. Ice knife.
Okay.
What's the range?
60 feet.
No, you got.
No, I got it.
range on it.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, no. Well, you're back a ways, huh?
Yeah, I am.
I'm within 60.
Oh.
Hang on. I have the ruler of awesomeness.
The ruler of awesomeness.
Yeah, that's
And that's, yeah, you need to move 10 feet forward.
okay. I'll do that.
The 10 feet.
One more.
Yeah, we need one more.
There you
There you
go.
go.
Am I gonna add a D4?
To your attack roll, yes.
Okay. Oh yeah. 14 plus 7?
21.
21. So 21 to hit is gonna hit.
Okay, and then I always forget what this one is.
So you do 1d6,
1d10.
1d10, and then explodes for 1d6. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, that's 10. Right?
Yep.
So 10, and you're doing to the guy that's up, right?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't tell you that.
Right.
And then
Him and anything within 5 feet of it do a dex save.
Well, that's
That's both of
basically that's both of them then.
okay,
He's on the
so, yeah.
floor. He fails.
Yeah, it fails. So 12. Let's see. The dex save is 14.
That does not.
Fails.
Okay.
So the first, 9.
Okay. So 9 points to
99.
to both of them.
Oh, does it go to both, or do I have to do it?
No, it's one throw for both, for everyone.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so it's 9.
And how much did I do to the second guy? Do you remember?
13
It's an arrow effect.
or 11, or was that one 11? I don't remember.
That was 11.
Yeah, it was 11. So wait a minute, but that damage goes to both then?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's an AoE.
Okay. Describe how you kill these guys with dice knife.
Don't do that to me.
Don't do that to you?
No,
Come on.
no, don't do that.
Oh, goodness. So I will describe it. So your ice knife, you see Keebler's ice knife cut into the bugbear's skull, the one standing. And then once that happens, the head explodes outward as one of the shards of ice hits the one below on the ground, and they both collapse in death and destruction.
Well done.
Right.
Beautiful.
Easy enough.
Good
And now-
job.
And now there's blood everywhere.
Ice blood.
Yeah, ice blood. Icy cold blood.
Yeah, that'll teach them being bugbears. Yeah.
But
Very cool.
these two guys are dead.
Should hold position and see if they scream of help.
They are
Hungry
hungry
dogs.
creatures. And they are hard to control.
LeVar, you'd probably get a sense right away that these are probably residents that are patrolling and things of that nature.
All right. I get my mirror and my staff out.
Okay.
And I hold my mirror up and look around the corner.
Okay.
Go see what they got.
Step right into it.
So as you look around the corner there, you see another hallway.
How exciting.
Just seeing if they were grunting to anyone in particular when they called out.
Oh, well, there's nobody coming at this point. So it doesn't appear to be, but there is a left-hand turn down this hallway. I'm sorry, a right-hand turn down this hallway. So as you look down this next hallway, there's just rock face in front of you. You're not really seeing anything. However, you do notice that there appears to be a chained-up man on the wall. Maybe dead. He looks dead.
Lucky day. Lucky day.
So, do you
Let's pat them down.
announce this to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. I will poke my head around the corner and say, "Hey, how you doing?" And grab the bodies and drag them around the corner before
Now
I
we can.
go through them.
How do we get
Oh,
to
the
climb on
bugbear
the
body?
ceiling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Over to
See
the
what they got. They might have keys. I do very well with keys.
You did exceptionally well with keys in the preface. Yes. So you're spider climbing on the ceiling then?
Did I go down in front of him? Hi. What are you doing?
He is apparently unconscious at this point.
Sharp thumb in the eye.
Now he's dead.
He does not wake up.
Oh,
However, his eye
sleepy.
is now bleeding.
Oh.
Well, that's a good sign, right?
You are searching the bugbear corpses.
No.
You give me percentile.
You should know that. Blood's fresh.
25.
It's a vampire. I knew it.
35. So you find 55. So you find various and sundry coinage on them. Probably not a lot, but probably 6 or 7 gold worth of stuff.
Yeah, I will take 6.
And then there is a really nice. One of them is carrying a really nice dagger. That appears to be like made of silver or something of the like. Probably more for black than it is for actual,
Okay.
for actual combat, because it looks like it's not necessarily, the strongest weapon
Does it look ritualistic?
of some sort. Yeah.
After a minute, you don't feel blessed anymore.
I've decided I need to work on a new cantrip.
Okay.
One that makes just like 5 feet darkness.
Do they have anything on them that looks like personal items, like just like a totem or anything like that?
Membership card.
One of them has a. Why don't you write down bugbear sash? One of them has a sash on it that it. I don't know that you'd be able to read it, but you would.
There.
So you can see that it's like ancestral names, family names on this thing. It looks like it's something that was passed down from
names.
whatever bugbear clan they came from.
Okay.
Nice.
Go in the bag of memories.
Okay. What are we doing?
Keep. I'll go investigate this fresh body that Shannarla found. If,
Roll a medicine check as you look at it.
all right. A good thing I'm trained. 24.
You can clearly notice that he is unconscious and not dead. As you check the pulse, there's definitely life flowing through this body.
Be a waste to use a potion of healing on this guy. It will also be a waste to use a healing spell on this guy.
Do you have any, what's that? What are those things called? Healing kits?
Why would I bring such a thing? I have the power of Thor to heal.
Oh,
Is he stabilized? Is he?
Can't tell. There's no bleeding happening.
Okay.
I mean, he appears to be stabilized.
Except for the eye.
Except for the
Except for the eye, yeah, it is bleeding. The eye. Is
Let me get some smell.
Shannarla will say he's out.
Let me see if I can make something pungent from my component pouch.
like some sort of smelling salt or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
like some sulfur. Yeah. Does that anything do for you?
Okay.
Maybe I can poison him. That'll wake him up if he starts puking. Right?
So touch it by touching him.
Yeah.
Just just
I already.
Like I stab him in the eye.
puts a finger in his mouth.
Put a thumb in his eye.
yeah, I guess.
Okay, so you work on this. You work
Very
on this
limited
little
medicine.
smelling salt concoction. And you start. Do you have like herbs and stuff like that on you, or things of that nature to make things out of that, or?
I have component pouch for my spells.
Okay, so out of spell components.
I assume there's some weird shit I have just for some of my spells. So
Okay.
I don't know. I can make something that smells weird, right?
I mean, Kate has spices.
That's right. Kate has spices.
That's true.
Pepper.
Pepper.
It's unfortunate that Kate is not with us.
That's right.
Cayenne pepper.
Unconscious cinnamon challenge.
Cayenne pepper. I hear it's good for bleeding eyes.
Is it?
That's what I hear.
Rub it right in there.
So terrible. Wait till somebody passes out and just dump a bunch of fucking cinnamon.
I'm pretty sure they'd wake up though.
Or die.
Both.
So, So you make this smelling salt concoction,
Terrible.
and you put it under his nose, and he kind of starts awake, although very sleepily.
Right.
And it
back.
comes to a little bit, and it's chained to the wall, so arms are up against the wall right now, and just kind of chained up. And it says, "Oh, you are the next to die."
That's a bit early. It's only been 2 corridors.
I think given our difference in health statuses here, I don't think we're the next to die.
What makes you say
Well,
that?
okay, perhaps it's me, but then after me, you will die.
It has to be a record for how quickly a cryptic.
Are you here to give us a riddle or a clue? What is your purpose? Why are you chained to this wall? What is your name?
Why are you taking so long to think about it?
What's your favorite color?
What is your quest?
What is your quest?
When are you going to start answering these questions?
Speed, velocity.
Would you like
Why are you making us wait?
Shine a torch right in his eye.
I bring a banana out.
Who hired you?
I peel it.
So
And I'm on the ceiling, right?
he now looks at you very perturbed, as if now you're bothering his death, and says, "I was tied up by the bugbears, but
Slowly banana on the nose.
okay."
If you're talking.
Let the NPC talk.
So while waving your thing away, he's like, "I was tied up by the bugbears, but my friends were all killed. I'm sure that you will be killed too. Everyone that comes down here is killed. It's just a maze of death."
Got to kill this banana.
Well, Durnan came back alive, and I've seen quite a few people come back alive.
Yeah.
Durnan's exceptional.
Well, I guess you are not. I'm sorry.
Yes, I am not.
We can untie you so you can escape. There's a platform up there. It's probably still there.
I could try. I would appreciate your assistance.
All right, men. Untie this man.
Cut him off at the wrist. I mean, cut the rope off. Cut the rope off.
Is he roped or
He
chained?
chained. I think he said chain.
It's chained.
Oh, well, I
have
can't do
keys?
anything about chain. Do you have keys with him?
He does not know keys.
Did the bugbears have keys? I did not say find
Neither,
any keys.
neither of the bugbears have keys.
Man, nobody's got keys. I wish there was another way to do this.
You could just chop his arm off.
I could. Oh, I could probably unlock it.
Or maybe tear the things out of the wall. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
I'll attempt to unlock it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 16.
15. Yeah, so after fumbling around a bit in the locks of the shackles, you're able to get them unclicked, and he is free of the wall.
You really feel better if you have a banana.
It's full of potassium. It's good for you.
Are all you newcomers like this?
Offering you
He's
food
waking up a bit.
that you look like you need?
No, it's
Probably not.
eerily odd.
I've seen some shit. You tried to be creepy. I'm giving you a banana.
On the ground.
I think you should take the banana.
I'll take the banana.
Thank you. I feel better giving you things.
May Thor bless you on your way.
It's not poisoned.
That makes me believe it more.
Why would we spend all this time to let you go out of the chains just to poison you?
You have a point. I'll take the banana.
Night.
As he starts to eat the banana, you're like watching. When are you gonna die?
Personal space or not?
So
Hear that old adage, never take a banana from a tree.
So he starts to eat the banana. As he's
Pulls out some paper, starts making notes.
as he starts to eat the banana, he thanks you. He
Scale
thanks
of
you
1 to
for
potassium.
rescuing him out of this, and he tells you though that it's going to be very difficult for me to get out of here. No one gets out of here without a wish spell or something of that nature.
You just walk down that hallway and take a right.
Yeah, the hole's right over there.
You know that won't go back where you were, right?
Water?
Well,
Oh yeah, he takes the water.
What do you mean?
And thanks you.
We went down the hall that one time, and we came back up the hall the one time. So we came back a second time. Should work the second time up, right? Right?
Yeah.
What
Sounds
he's
reasonable.
telling us is that it didn't happen.
He's not special,
Yeah.
as he
you get
mentioned earlier.
chained
You know.
up.
You can come along. We're good. You know how to fight? Yes.
I've wielded a weapon in my day.
What I'd like you to do is run down that hallway, see if the platform's there. If it's there, tug on the rope, see if they send you up. And if they don't, come on back to us. We'll see you in a little bit.
I don't know if I can run, but I'll hobble my ass over that way.
Right, right. Whatever exasperated tone that you need to throw onto this, please do.
If you make it out, make a bet on me. All right. Thanks.
And Keebler, you're kind of in the back here,
Yeah,
right?
fucks.
Is there anybody else that wants to interact with this dude before he hobbles his ass down the hallway?
I'm good.
Keebler, behind you, you notice as he walks past you and starts to walk down that hallway. As he turns that corner that you guys came around, you see his body become spaghettified as he essentially turns into like little pieces break apart of him almost immediately as he turns the corner, and you see these pieces just kind of like drift off into the hallway and scatter.
Guys, he's spaghetti now.
What then?
He's spaghetti, and he just like floated away.
Just before the the spaghettification happened, you heard like the slightest little bit of a yell happen before it was cut off as his face spaghettified out into the void.
Like in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to him. He just kind of turned into spaghetti and floated away. And he screamed right before it happened.
Maybe that's how the portal works.
So I don't suggest going back that way.
Well, last time we came through the portal, I wasn't able to look at myself to see how I was.
Right. Does your map contain anything about spaghetti?
No, it does look vaguely Italian.
And I am really thrilled about the possibilities of a fruit salad pasta now.
Well, we can get garlic. We can find some bread. And we'll be ready for the spaghetti next time.
What
What
garlic
is
would be
Italian?
good with fruit?
Anyway,
Like an apricot garlic? That sounds lovely.
Olives.
should we focus on this dungeon?
Are olives fruits?
Yes.
It appears we can't turn around, so perhaps we should keep
Tomatoes.
pushing forward. Potatoes?
Tomatoes fruit.
Yeah. Oh.
Garlic goes really good with olives.
I learned that from a horticulturist.
I will recover my arrow. And is there any way to continue further?
Yeah. So so the next hallway as you turn the corner goes into another room.
Okay. Continue. As I clean off chunks of bugbear.
At least he had a banana and some water before he died.
Well, that's a
He
fancy
died.
face.
I think he died. He went to a better place. He went to wherever fate determined that he needed to go.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Right.
So you guys will come in up at the top as you come through this hallway.
Is that there?
Here's what there.
That giant statue.
Yeah.
It's definitely there.
Oh, okay. I will walk into the room and turn around.
And actually, what is not depicted on this map
For comedy
is
sake.
that in this room, there are various reliefs of demons along the walls on either side.
Oh.
Every about 5 or 10 feet, there is a relief carving of a demon. Each depicts a different kind of demon. The carvings on the north wall, and we're going to say that's to my right, there's a Balor, a Barogura, Chasm, I'm saying that right, a Dretch, a Glebrezo, or Glebrezu, a Garistro, and a Hezbro. The carvings on the south wall, there's a Marilith, a Nalbeshni, is that how you pronounce it? Nalbeshni?
No, the pig demons.
A Closet, a Shadow Demon, a Rock, and a Yolklaw. Is that how you say it? Yolklaw?
Sort of.
Yolklaw?
Something
Something
along
like
those
Yoko?
lines.
Yeah.
A local?
Now, are you saying this because we see the images? You're not telling us we know these. Are they placard? Do they have
No, I'm just
names?
telling you the images so that you see what you're seeing.
Okay,
right?
but we don't know any of these names.
I don't know that you do. Maybe you have seen them in the past. I mean, it just kind of depends on your history with demons, you know.
As a trained clerk, I'm pretty sure I could pass it.
I mean, I'm sure we can get into that with history and religion checks if you guys want to delve further into that. But I'm just kind of describing the room for
You
you.
feel at home here?
Yeah, I would say like Bashaba, maybe at the edges of my consciousness is. You ever seen that second Riddick movie where the faces kind of like stretch out of a body?
Okay.
So I'd say like my dread form upon seeing the faces of these other demons just kind of goes and slaps back into my flesh.
Okay.
I'm like,
It's just like, maybe at the ship.
sorry.
The far wall, you see the carving there in the wall. And on the floor of this room, there is and we'll just throw this in there just because I don't really have anything with a beak at this point or anything like that. But on the floor of this room, you see Kenku. And he is lying on the steps there and kind of pointing, and it looks like he's completely dead. But his arm is rigid, and he appears to be pointing directly at the
bigger statue.
bigger statue at the head of the room.
Can I do a religion check to see if I can identify
Bigger statue?
anything in this room, really?
Oh, okay.
You told us what they were, but...
Yeah.
17.
Okay.
Well, that's a Baylor. That's a Quasar. That's a Thing. That's...
You
I don't know, but that looks really cool.
the statue. The map's great, right?
Yeah.
And make sure you guys check out Animated Dungeon Maps Patreon or Dynamic Dungeons. They
And
do
actually,
this
Captain
stuff.
Jack just made a comment about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, about well, he asked if that was a playing board on TV.
Yes.
Yes, yes, it is.
He said that's Legendary Boys.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, so you have in doing your religion check, you can tell that this is some sort of sacrificial chamber of some sort. Yeah, there is obviously with all the references to demons and all the demon statues that you have along the walls. You're also getting the vibe that maybe this is like a ceremonial for other religious events at some point in time.
Okay.
Much higher ceiling.
Yeah, much higher ceiling.
Are these runes actually here on the floor? And are they glowing?
Oh, the runes there on the floor. Yeah, we're not going to say that they're glowing at this point. They are just
But they're
drawn.
there.
Yeah, they're drawn or carved into the stone. You want to be on the
Writing.
Yeah, climb up this wall to the ceiling,
okay? Yep.
looking down at the writing.
Okay. You can see that these are related to the demons, and they are basically, as I described to you, the types of demons that are in the room.
Oh,
So
I will write down all the names.
So the different statues and all that.
You see me take out a book and start writing down.
Okay.
They wrote down the names of the different demons.
Okay.
Sure.
Does there appear to be a way out of this room?
Yeah. So
Exactly
you have
the way we came in.
Yeah. So you have another doorway that's kind of glowing behind you,
Underneath us, right there.
underneath
Down
where
the
you
stairs.
came out.
This material.
And Zach, I'm changing this on the map a little bit from what you have.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not really even keeping up with where exactly. on
Just
here
out of
we are.
game. Just out of game. It's modified.
For sure.
Okay, so yeah, you have that other doorway there that's glowing in front of you there, and then obviously there may be something with the surrounding areas. As far as, are you looking actively for other doorways or entrances?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going around the room and doing that.
No, from where I'm standing.
From where you're standing, you don't see anything other than the doorway
Other
below
than
you.
that glowy thing down there.
Yeah.
Have I identified the main demon on the front of us?
Yeah. You know what?
My nuts. I mean,
Minot, North Dakota? Who names a demon after North Dakota?
Minox? Minox?
We're gonna say that you don't necessarily identify it per se, but
Right.
that you get a sense that
forbidden knowledge.
well, yeah, you get a sense that this might be maybe. Why don't you give me a religion check?
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oof. 4.
Okay.
Are you still blessed?
No. And that's not a saving throw.
Oh, it's skill checks, right?
No.
So
Yeah, I do skill checks. You do saving throws.
we're gonna say that you don't necessarily know, but maybe we can get you some information another way.
Okay.
Why don't you give me a history check?
I know whether or not if it's a devil or a demon.
22.
22. Okay, so you definitely notice that hearing the things that you have heard from your father, Jack Burton, about the Dungeon of the Mad Mage or Hallister Blackcloak, you know that he has had several multi-apprentices that have tried and died trying to be his apprentice. As a matter of fact, while you're thinking back on the subject, and this is years into your youth, you get the feelings kind of rushing back to you of your father telling you these stories while you were out in the world while he was trying to capture animals and whatnot, and monsters of various type. That some of his apprentices became scared of Hallister Blackcloak, which is part of the legend and the myth of this dungeon, is that he has gone completely batshit crazy and insane. And
Mad even?
mad even.
Wow.
And you get the sense that this may be one of his
Thought he was just angry.
you get the sense that this may be one of his apprentices at some point in time, and that maybe he did this to this, to this likeness or the whatnot, or carved it into there as some sort of a warning or. Yeah.
So the large globules with the spikes coming out of it,
Okay.
can I identify those as animal or mineral?
They're mineral.
Okay.
Yep.
If there was a large writhing ooze there, I wanted to.
Yeah. No. No. It's it all appears to be part of
Back out.
the cavernous part. It's just kind of built into this, into the walls. So those are just the cavern features that happen to have already been in here.
Okay.
Well,
Does the individual down there appear to be breathing?
Looks dead.
No, it looks completely dead. It's almost in a as if it was paralyzed before it died, and is just pointing almost directly, laying sideways and pointing directly at this.
Can I see where it's pointing?
Yeah, it's pointing right at the head,
Okay.
like right at the head,
Yeah.
directly at the head.
Yeah, I was just seeing if it was leaving a clue or if it was
Oh.
arranged to leave a clue to look at a thing.
I mean, it may be the clue.
Okay. Is there any other pathways out of here besides the doorway behind me?
Do you want to actively search for doors?
Well, yeah. From where I am,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to see through the dark.
I'm going to say that without doing some rolls to search for doors, you guys are not seeing anything other than the one that's there.
No, I will actively look.
Okay.
I will go to this glowing force field thing door and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm coming down here, and I am not looking at that thing actually.
Okay.
And I'm checking out this doorway and watching him as I break the tip off of one of my arrow shafts in order to make it blunt.
In order to make it blunt?
Yep.
Okay.
18
18.
for
And why don't you give me
checking
insight?
for doors.
Insight?
Yeah. So
Oh, that's even worse. By one.
So, Lavar, you notice that there is a what appears to be a door under the cavernous area there, and we're going to say it's in the middle where the dark splotch is. Yep. So there is some sort of a hidden doorway there, going that direction. And then, as far as your
Something I can actively open, or does it seem sealed?
it seems sealed at this point.
Okay.
And then Morin, as you're looking at this glowy doorway ahead of you.
7.
7. Okay.
Ooh, shiny touch.
You get the feeling that this is maybe a one-way entrance. You don't feel like something would be coming back through to this side.
Okay.
It feels like it's almost got a, although the the glowiness and stuff is coming out, it's almost being recirculated back into itself. So you feel like there's almost like a suction coming through that doorway. And you can, I guess, as close as you are, you might even feel it a bit pulling on your flesh a bit.
Okay.
Work my way over to the wall so I can climb back down.
Okay.
I will tell the rest of the party my findings.
Okay.
I think this glowing door is one way only. In, no out.
Do a couple Arcana checks both on that doorway and those runes over there.
Okay.
So you mean we can go in it?
Yep.
But we can't go out it?
Doesn't appear to be.
So this one, 5, and those over there, 13.
Okay. Well, you have the doorway where you had those two, right?
Yeah, I was looking at this one.
Yeah.
And I was looking at those
And the runes. Okay. So over there on the runes was what was the number? 5.
My lowest I can do.
You
Oh, sorry, 6. It went up.
you get the sense that they are magical in some way, but at this point you're not really putting 2 and 2 together as to what that would be.
So this looks magical in some way, but I can't tell in what way.
No, I mean the runes.
Oh, the 13. Okay.
Yeah. You don't necessarily get anything off the doorway other than the fact that you can clearly just tell that there's magics happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen that before. Don't really know what's going on with those eyes. What's up with the door?
The one I found
Yes.
is it sealed at this point? We'll continue
Yeah.
checking around.
Yeah, if
see
you
if
guys,
I can,
however you
go
guys want to
back.
proceed at this point.
Can figure out how to open it. That would not be good.
Keebler, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Well,
Helping with the doors.
Well,
yep. Trying to find some.
so do you want to? Are you coming back
Leather
down into the room
or-
somewhere then?
Oh yeah.
Where do you want to help over there with
I'll
that?
go.
door?
Yeah, that door.
Okay. So you notice that maybe if you push hard enough, you may be able to dislodge some of the rubble and whatnot, the like dust and debris around the door that's keeping it sealed.
So
And so, possibly with Keebler's help being so large, honey, that's not a slam on your weight.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. Shut
Okay,
the fuck.
I love you. Okay, so as you're standing next to Keebler, you think that maybe with Keebler's help, you could get this door open.
all right. Let's give it a go.
You're such I'm
So
supposed
just
to be helping.
straight strength, then?
No, if you
One or
help,
two.
if you help, it gives him advantage. You know, if you roll.
Oh, I don't have to roll anything good. Because I didn't.
Yeah. Still, for me, not high as 12.
Marty, you have a point, but I'm not using it yet.
What?
So 12.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strength is not my thing.
While they're doing that, I'm tying a little lasso on my rope.
Okay.
And I give it to my mage hand. And I'm going to put it over his arm, draw it tight, and then pull his body up.
Kenku.
Before you do that,
Okay.
I'm gonna head over here. I am not stepping on those runes.
Okay.
I am not stepping up on these steps.
Okay.
But I am standing back here, and I want to kind of sight straight up his arm
Okay.
and see if I can see if there is a special point that it looks like he is directly pointing to.
Okay.
And if he is, and I will announce this to the group, as my intention is to shoot this blunted arrow straight up where he's pointing, if he is pointing at some type of object or button or something like that, and try to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I'm thinking about.
I'm staring at the shiny. Ooh.
I don't know how everybody else feels about this, but
I tried to look where it was pointing to. I didn't see nothing.
Sounds like a good idea.
You were looking from above. He's looking from below.
so yeah, I'm using his arm as a sight line.
Ah.
I'm an archer. I can sight things.
Well, you
I'm not an archer, but I can.
as you look up the arm, you can see that it's almost clearly pointing right to the right eye as you look at it.
Is there a gem in it?
There is.
Pointing towards his right eye. Maybe you should poke it. You seem very proficient at poking things in the eye.
Does it look
see
like
that.
this?
It's not a banana.
It's similar to that. Similar to that.
Yeah, so pointing at its right eye, should we... You want me to shoot it? See if something happens? Or maybe it's like a thing you depress and it opens up the doors or something.
Send the Eldritch Hand over to it.
Oh, yeah, that would work too.
Your door did not open. Nothing happened at that point.
Yeah, I assumed as much.
Press the eye with my mage hand.
With the mage hand? Yeah, you press on the eye and nothing happens.
Turn it.
You start to rotate the eye and nothing happens.
On the edges. Can it come out?
Nope.
No. It's in there pretty tight.
Okay. I'll shoot it.
Okay. Just with an arrow shot?
Mhm.
Okay.
Maybe the.
It is a 25.
Okay. As you hit it, the arrow tinks off and shoots up into the ceiling. And you see some light start to form behind it.
The eye.
I quickly ready another arrow. Look around.
The light is again a nice soft blue, like what's coming out of the doorway behind you. However, it is just it's very faint at this point.
Behind these stairs.
Should we do this again?
What if he was standing up while he was pounding, and not pointing while lying on? Might be pointing at something else while he was standing up. You said he was like rigid, like a statue.
He was rigid.
I thought he was standing up.
No, he's laying on the floor.
No, he was laying on the floor.
Oh, was he? Okay.
That's why he's.
He's laying on the floor, pointing up towards this.
Should we stand him up and see if it's different?
That was my guess.
Does it look like his legs are in a position for standing, or was he petrified when he was laying down?
He's petrified, like on the ground.
Well, yeah, but I mean, does it look like he actually has a stance? Like his legs?
Did he like
Or
was
is
he
it-
petrified? And
No, it looks as if he was on the ground when he was
Is this-
when he was petrified.
Is his face frozen in fear? Like first he was afraid, and then he was petrified.
Couldn't see that one coming.
No, I think honestly, you would probably see I guess if there was any bit of a look that you would get from a Kenku.
Very expressive.
Yeah, not very expressive, but there was probably a bit of awe maybe in the face.
Okay.
You can hear the caw coming out of his mouth.
Well, I'm gonna go over there by those other set of stairs on the other side,
Okay.
and we'll fire again. And then after I fire, I'm ducking
Okay.
behind the stairs.
Behind the stairs.
I will-
And I will hold an action if the eye responds with aggression. I will also shoot it.
Okay.
I would like to hide by the stairs.
Okay. And you could probably, okay, by the stairs. I was going to say, there's a little outcrop, there's some rocks and outcroppings there. You might be able to get behind
Yes.
it by the door.
Wherever
but-
I can hide.
Okay.
I am the conduit of your lightning, Thor.
I will stand proudly in the open, ready to face evil wherever it may
Over
haunt.
there, or
Oh, it doesn't matter. Where I am is fine.
Okay.
Show yourself, evil. I'm here to defeat you.
that is a 20
Okay.
or 10 points of damage.
Okay. So it again tinks off this jewel in the eye, and you start to see it shine even brighter yet. And now it is starting to do the whole like recirc thing in the eye. You see a little bit of this like that blue glow coming out of the eye now. And yeah, that's where we're at. What are we doing? Shoot it.
It's unresponding.
I'm gonna
I
write
will
that.
summon my shield and ready to cast Sacred Flame on anything that decides to.
Make it rain.
Arcana check. I can tell what's happening between the doorway and the idol.
That
Okay.
is a 22.
22. Tink as it goes off it again, and now it appears to be a full bright blue light with that coming out of it. Now it looks almost exactly like the door, only in a smaller version coming out of this light. And you now see that it's you could tell it was a jewel before, but now it's so crystalline and like shiny that it almost looks vaguely reflective. You're not sure if you're seeing like images of yourselves almost mirrored in this thing. Small images, obviously, of yourself.
For a minute.
Yeah, go get it.
It's probably how Hallister's watching us.
Maybe we should not be shooting it.
Does anybody have a set of tools we could wrench that out of there with?
I do happen to have picked up a crowbar while we were in town.
I'll climb over on the ceiling and I'll drop a rope down.
I'll do, but I am not going to do it.
I know, I'm asking the brave one over here.
I think that is also is reasonable to have him go get it since he wants it.
Yes.
Walk. Jump!
And leaps over the room.
And then while they're doing that, I'm gonna use my whip to drag
Get a
that
rope.
body.
Got a rope?
Drags body
I'm a
away.
frog.
Yeah,
Rebecca.
I'll past said rooms.
Just thought you'd want to avoid
Maybe something happens when he hits
touching
him.
it.
So figure that out too. But yeah,
Thor will protect me.
just gonna drag him over here
I am going to
and search.
sit on the other side of the stairwell with the arrow kind of out anyways, and
Okay.
be not looking at the statue and just waiting for sounds of horror
Okay.
or the sounds of them all being petrified and collapsing. I don't know
And
whichever
that was for
may
But I'm
happen.
just searching his
Investigation?
body, see if I can find anything.
yeah.
Useful.
So you find a note.
Oh, it's soft and pretty like
In the cloak of the Kenku, you find a note in there, and it actually says, it looks like a list of supplies.
Mac and cheese.
Can
Opener.
mac and cheese, the can opener.
Bread,
garlic.
garlic.
The list of monsters.
Basic adventurer's list, stuff that you would grab, before you went on an expedition of some sort. You recognize that pretty easily. as what that is. However, there is a seal at the bottom of it, which I think you would be unfamiliar with.
Okay.
However, the initials OU pop up underneath the seal.
Obey-o. Okay. Anyway, the guy who hired us, the other frog. Those are
She.
Yeah, it was a she.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It's hard to tell frogs. Eh?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, I'm a frog. I could
So
know.
there's-
Things they can just change, can't they?
Oklahoma University. The frat brain.
There's some fracking going on.
Josh, I may have dyslexia a bit. When you said right eye, did you meant on our right or
It's on
his
this,
right?
It's on this side.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's its left eye. So I was like, oh no, it's the wrong right.
Yeah. No, you guys is right from that side.
Cool.
So, so you find the note in the pocket. We're gonna say that there's also a small key in the cloak.
Key. Love key.
Damn it! I wanted the key.
I know.
You can have the key.
So there's a small key in the cloak. It doesn't seem very ornate. It might be made of bone.
The key.
Skeleton key?
A literal skeleton.
Literally.
It's the key to turn on and off the skeleton.
Happy Halloween, everyone. We're using skeleton keys over here. So you guys are doing what to the jewel?
So I've then leaped up to its face.
Mhm.
I'm gonna climb around it to the eye. I'm gonna take my my crowbar. Yank.
And try to yank it out?
Yep.
Okay.
Pry it.
I've got a rope tied to my. Yeah, I'm upside down on the ceiling. I've got a rope tied to my foot. And
Okay.
50 feet of rope coming off of that. In case you need to jump off and not be touching the ground for some reason because the runes exploded or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I thought I was helping.
Okay.
It's entirely possible.
But I'm going to keep
As
doing the
you do
action.
that and you start to pry this jewel loose, you all feel like almost a thrum go through the entire room, and at almost the exact same moment, you hear voices coming from the hallway that you guys came in from. The voices behind you appear to be human or something, but you can't make out exactly what they're saying at this point, but you definitely hear people mixing it up in the hallway.
Okay.
I've got 120 feet vision. Can I see them?
Yeah, two leathered humans.
Okay.
Yeah, wearing leather armor. Looks like one's got a bow. A couple of them, they both have swords on.
One's got a bow, 2 humans, leather, hallway.
Can I see them from where I'm at? Since I'm facing that direction?
Well, it's coming back from that direction. Are you facing that way?
Yeah. I'm facing not the statue.
Oh, yeah, not the statue. So, yeah, okay, gotcha. I just was looking at your character.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so, I mean, you're down a little bit further. I don't know that the angle would allow you to see where they are yet.
Okay. That's fine. As soon as one of those voices comes through that doorway, I'm shooting it.
Okay, so held action.
Yeah.
All right. You pry the jewel loose.
I am also holding an action for Thunderstep,
Okay.
and I get close enough to him that I can take him with me.
Okay. You pry the jewel loose.
Money.
As you do that, and it separates from the skull, it turns completely black.
Oh.
Almost like obsidian black.
Ooh.
And the magic or mystery or whatever that was surrounding it entirely disappears.
All right.
Sell it as the Black Ruby.
Did that got affected at all?
It does not appear to.
Okay. I'll stuff it.
Why don't you give me a insight?
Insight?
Yeah.
14.
So
I mean, if it's
you get a sense after this thrum happens, okay, while you're engaged in this, that that what you just did, okay, either by triggering this thing in the first place, or by prying it out, you're not sure which, may have triggered some sort of alarm system.
surprised. I mean, I may be metagaming a bit here. I mean, if it's an obsidian mirror, that's definitely something you can use for scrying.
Mhm.
And we know there are people, there's some crazy Mad Mage that developed this. I'm pretty sure he could look at this through us. So if we yanked his magical mirror security system, he might have, something.
Or even the two people that are coming could have been the ones monitoring it.
Yeah. So I'm not entirely surprised. I will take this and shove it down my backpack.
To keep, you're gonna hold on to it.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's a big piece of weird black gem. It must be worth money.
Okay.
Yeah. If not,
It,
We'll sell it that way.
obviously can be used with magic.
Yeah, there was definitely magical elements to this. We'll investigate later.
Of some type.
Yeah.
I think we could take a lot of things from here and just tell people that they were magical.
As the voices start to get
Knuckle dice I just made.
This rock belonged.
you hear an argument coming from the hallway behind you.
Oh.
As they get closer, you start to make out the actual voices, and you can hear kind of what they're talking about. You hear one call the other one, Pibble, we did not do that. That is not how that happened. I don't know why you keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. I've heard it for months and months and months. It just drags on. It's so tiresome. And the other one looks back. Well, you hear him call back to the other one, and he says, Groin, would you shut the fuck up? I'm tired of your incessant babbling. As they start to enter the room. I think at this point we are going to roll initiative so that I have a combat order.
With a new subscriber,
Yay!
Oh,
Nice.
Mordkin.
Mordkin, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel. We appreciate that.
Well, that's probably.
Very, very cool. Hope your day is going well.
I got 5.
Okay. You got a 5.
I'm at 14.
You are at 14. Got it. Shanerla?
18.
18. And we are going to go to Labar.
15.
So
Okay.
after me.
Yeah. So then...
No.
Wait.
Tim.
In front of me. I meant.
Wait, what did you get? 13?
14.
14. You got 15.
Yeah.
Okay. 10. What'd you get?
A 5.
5, right. So you're here. All right. I need your...
No, this is working.
Okay. So 1 is going to go on 9. And we're on 5. So 1 is going to go there. And then we have 1 on 15, which is up here.
Yeah, same as mine.
Same as yours. Perfect. So we'll put it right in there. Guys, I tell you what, and I hate to do this right after you've subbed, but we are right in the middle here, I think, of our session. So we have about 2 hours and 10 minutes to go. So we are going to take our break real quick before we get into this combat. We have our turn order and initiative, so as soon as we get back, we will get right into it. I appreciate you guys sticking with us and following the stream. Thank you for the stuff. I appreciate that. Everything that supports the channel, obviously, I'm trying to give back to you guys. So if I can do things better,
See, he
I
did the
use it for
smart
that.
thing and used his Prime subscription.
that is the smart thing to do. If you got Prime, there's a free sub right there. Yeah, and I appreciate the fact that you chose me to do that. So we will get into a break, and then we will come back and get into combat with what appears to be 2 hobgoblins named Pibble and Groin. Thanks, guys.
How exciting.
Alrighty. Okay. All right.
Barking noises.
Guys, we are back. Hopefully, I don't think I'm muted. Nope, we're good. We got some. So, thank you for sticking around, guys, for coming back. I appreciate it. We're taking our little halfway break here as it's into the 10 o'clock hour here in the central U.S. And from wherever you're joining us from, we appreciate it. We're going to backtrack a little bit. I fucked up. I said that these were humanoids clad in leather, as they were coming down the hallway. And then at another point, I said that they were hobgoblins. We are going to say that they are hobgoblins. And I'm going to use the minis that are on the map now just as representative markers. Since I currently don't have any little hobgoblins here, and I think these minis look cool. So
which one's Pebble and which one's Going?
Groin is going to be the bigger one. And then Pibble will be the thinner one.
Okay.
And we had already rolled initiative, so we are going to get into the combat here. I believe Shinerla.
Hold action.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, you're right. Let me go back to this cam. And we will get into held actions.
It is a 17.
With the bow, right?
Yep.
17 is not going to hit.
Do I have advantage at all? Because they don't know that I'm shooting it?
Sure.
Surprise.
Surprise! We're down here.
That is much better. That is a 23.
23.
Or 24, I'm sorry.
24 hits.
For 9 points of damage.
Okay. 4, 9, got it. Perfect. And as soon as that arrow fires and hits, which one did you hit? The bigger one or the smaller one?
Whoever walked in first.
Okay, perfect.
I don't know which one that is, but they walked in at the same time. Probably the one on over here. The bigger one.
Going.
Yep. And then I will declare, whoops, as I ready another.
So, just as that arrow hits, it hits the leather armor that this thing is wearing. It appears to be quite nice studded leather armor. And this hobgoblin kind of calls out. It says, hey, who's down there? It doesn't appear that he's hurt very much by this. And it has probably happened to him before. Down here. So he appears to be kind of used to it. As he looks over at Pibble. And he says, apparently we have new adventurers. Oh, no, that's Durnan.
Yep. Durnan showed up again.
Durnan showed up again. Durnan's in everything that I do.
They're half hobgoblin.
No, I need a new voice for the hobgoblin. Let's go,
Think more redneck.
yeah, more redneck.
They're supposed to, they're red skinned, right? Hobgoblins?
Yeah, well, these are green skinned.
Sure got hit by that arrow.
Yeah, he can be, sling blade.
Who just shot me?
The sling blade voice. So, Pibble, we have new adventurers down here, Pibble. Perhaps they don't know about the tax. And Pibble looks over at Groin and is like, well, we could tell them about the tax. That's part of our thing, isn't it? The last people, they didn't listen, but we killed them, so it's fine. we'll get the tax out of these ones. As they're talking about a tax, who else had held action?
Are they saying this in comment?
Yep.
Okay. Say, I just paid mine.
With the arrow. Okay. Was there any other held actions at that point, and what are we doing at this point with the new information?
It doesn't change what I had planned.
Okay. Then we will we'll continue on with the turn order. So, Shanair, up.
Did you replace me on top of there? Heaps? Or
No.
Alex?
Okay, so you're going into dread form.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my friend has disappeared and was replaced by this demon. Ah!
No,
She's following us around.
No, it's weird.
One at each of them?
Okay.
$27 on the left.
All right.
No. Yeah, 27. And on the right, I got a, what's
17.
9 plus 8? 17.
17 misses.
So, 8 damage on the one on the left. Needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Not 20, probably gonna make it. Yep, and there's no bonus. Not 20.
And I'm done.
And that was how much damage total?
8.
Okay. Lavar.
All right.
Levar.
I guess at this point we'll just start shooting.
Okay.
And that's not hitting.
Okay. Nothing else?
Nope.
Like me.
Yeah. It's slightly up the stairs.
Pibble is going to be up first. And instead of attacking right away, you hear him call out to you. And he says, I don't know why you guys are trying to fight us. We run this spot down here. We're not going to let you leave alive. It's just better if you pay your taxes. Every adventurer does it.
Do you keep those taxes on you?
I mean, I'm not going to tell you where we keep the taxes.
Oh, well.
It's worth a shot.
But it might be better for your own sake if you were to stop the aggression now. We really don't want to hurt you.
How much is this taxes?
They would charge you. He tells you as you ask. 10 gold apiece is all we ask, and you can roam this level.
It's pretty cheap.
How much would you give
Right.
for this obsidian mirror?
The obsidian mirror.
But no guarantee that they don't
Here's
just
your
kill us.
life is worth.
Do you ask him that?
I don't know. Sure.
Okay. And as he looks at the jewel that you brought out, he looks up and he goes, "Oh no! You know what you've done?
I don't know.
You've alerted the master. He already knows you're here. That was quite early."
Is that a bad thing?
I mean, it's not a good thing. I mean, you can ask all those people in the hallway back there.
Oh, you mean the two bugbears we killed? With that guy we let go? Spaghetti.
Yeah, I see you released the old man. We found her shackles a few moments ago.
I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, if you guys, yeah. Well, I'll allow
I'm
you to
taking
talk
my
freely.
turn.
Oh, I will answer by putting on my own eye mask.
You're gonna put on your own.
What are we gonna do? Get some taxes.
Oh, we're going to.
I will draw another arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, when it comes back around to my turn, I'm going to hex one of them.
Okay. So we're still in combat then.
I feel nice where I am, so I'm just gonna ready in action that if any of them decides to come closer to the demon statue I'm sitting on,
Okay.
I'll cast Shatter at them.
Okay.
Shatner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's gonna be Pibble. Pibble didn't do anything aggressive. Morin, it is actually your turn now, so you're holding that, right?
Yep.
Malchus, you're gonna be up next.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the same one that I already shot.
Okay.
That is an 18,
That's gonna hit.
and I will pump a key point. And so that is 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you hear Gloin as he gets struck by your second arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Look over to Pibble and I guess they're not listening. Mhm. And Gloin is going to be up next. So,
I wonder when they have 10 gold worth of arrows stuck in them, if they'll just stop.
It's 10 for each of us, and then 50.
Oh, that's what arrows.
yeah, that's a lot of arrows. That's a lot of
That's
arrows.
a lot of arrows.
Okay, Gloin is going to well, now they'll feel my wrath, and he makes a leap off that top towards Malchus.
Wow. You must be part frog.
This dude?
Doesn't seem to be frog.
This dude?
Yep. He makes a leap off the top, and lands right almost in front of Malchus there. And makes a longsword attack, although I don't think he's going to hit. 14 is not going to hit you, right?
No.
Okay. So he misses. Keebler, you're up.
Oh, so he's
Oh.
right upon me.
Yep.
Okay, then you can reply to that.
Oh, here I go.
Phoenix said that he watches D&D to, or plays D&D to escape reality, and we're talking about taxes. Okay, so I'm going to cast, as per requested, Fairy
That's
Fire.
very funny.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire, so I need a Dex.
Who are you targeting?
Oh,
Both of them?
crap. It's only a 20-foot cube.
Yes, not gonna be able to hit both.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm sorry. What are you casting?
Fairy Fire.
Okay. On which one?
No, maybe we're close to each other earlier.
Right.
The big one?
On the big one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Sure.
All right.
So I
So
need a Dex saving throw from you.
dex save. Yep. So the dex save is going to be 20. So it's going to make the save.
Yeah. So never mind. Okay.
So-
Does nothing.
Fails. And then, do you have anything else?
Maybe move.
You want to
Okay.
move back up the stairs, or
Yeah.
okay?
Like move away.
Like, away from combat, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So moving out into the room more.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Sounds good.
That's all.
And yeah, Phoenix, Hero Forge asset. I'm assuming you're talking about maybe the character on the screens. I'm not sure. But yeah, tell me which one you mean, and then I can try to answer that one better.
Most of our characters are Hero Forge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he said he hadn't seen that Hero Forge asset, and I wasn't sure which asset he meant. So that's. But so let's see, Keebler. That's gonna be Shannarla's up.
Chris.
He's joking at the one with the player head.
With the
Oh,
Player's head.
the overlays. Yeah, me and John's have our faces on them.
Right. Oh, that.
It's still open.
Yeah, they decided to put their own, like, they cut it
You
in.
asked for it.
Yeah, well, they did, but that's what I'm saying. They decided to do that, and I wanted that from everyone, but they didn't all want to do it, so we went ahead and just kind of mixed it up.
John, is there an ability check that you can cause him to have?
Yeah.
That it saves.
But I'm not going to.
Is it? Okay. You're not going to be doing any of that?
Probably not. I don't know. He might.
Yeah. Whether stunning strike.
Yeah, what is that? A con save or?
Oh, you want a hex, right?
Yeah. Is it save or check? I'm looking for ability.
No, it's they're gonna be saves.
Looking for ability checks.
Oh, ability checks. I don't
Not in combat.
think I have any.
Yeah, it can be.
Oh, I mean, other than like
Can we
grappling.
strength? Yeah. You like to
I
grapple
certainly
sometimes.
won't be grappling anything.
All right. So I'll just I'll hex its.
They still get to choose between strength and dex anyway.
Oh right.
I didn't see stunning strike.
Yeah, I didn't happen to.
I'll hex its Constitution.
Okay, on the big one?
Yep.
Oh no, you can.
And I'm going to send both bolts towards the one that's on
your
guard.
level.
Okay.
One hit.
See.
12 damage.
Okay.
And make a wisdom save.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you get scared.
Whistle.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to make it either. It's going to be 8.
Oh yeah, you.
Yep.
Yeah, you have.
So he's not frightened of you, right?
Yeah, and as long as I'm in sight,
That's right.
he has disadvantage on his attacks until my next turn.
It's this
Okay.
weird demon clinging to the ceiling.
Constitution saving throw. Yep.
Okay. Anything else from you?
For those
I'm done.
those things.
All right. LeVar, you're up.
I was going to say that's just spending a key point and Constitution save. So
Yeah.
That's about all I need to know.
yes, we'll roll up on him,
Okay.
and his fists were made for punching, but not that time. And we've already established 17 does not hit.
How many attacks do you have?
Well, it's unarmed strikes, and I have two. I have the extra attack at 5,
Okay.
so 4 punches without doing flurry of blows. 24.
Monks.
Dual wield.
Dual wielding fists.
You
Yeah.
can attack with an on hand
So how
and
many
an
did you get?
offhand. Does not have to be.
How many attacks did it hit?
Just the one.
Okay.
Or probably not much. Oh, nice. For 10.
Describe your killing blow on this thing.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, we're already damaged. 20.
We'll just full on
Kelly
pull
Mob.
the heart out.
Pull the heart out. Okay.
Should have covered your heart.
You kind of give it a couple soft strikes, get it in the nerve, and then just like one hard strike in the heart.
Finger of death.
I could have gone for the head, but I went for bleh.
Yeah.
What's
Kalima. Yeah. All right, so it is dead.
Learn this from the Temple of Doom.
Now, apparently heartless. Are you eating the heart? Yeah. Okay.
roll a Constitution check?
Descriptor. Blood splatters on the shield.
Yeah.
And then
That's
slides
floating.
down.
Sucked into the door.
I'm comfortable with making a con check if I need to. It's a 20.
So this one falls onto the floor, and immediately Pibble screams out, as much as he can scream with the same voice as Jernan, and says, "Oh no! You killed Groin! I can't stand you people!
That's where I should have punched him.
Yeah.
Point at him.
All you had to do was pay the damn taxes.
You pay in.
All right, perfect.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so let's see, we're on Boulevard did the blood thing.
Yep.
Let's see, this is 1, 2 is over there. So he is up next,
Pebble.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Batty 2 I have down as Pibble. So,
It's Batty
No,
too.
the DM with the pebbling that is.
him.
So it's Betty 2 and then Hobgoblin.
yeah, but Hobgoblin's dead.
Oh, okay. That's
Rip
Yep.
his pibble out.
So, okay. So, Pibble, let's see. Actually, here, we'll just go down to the map cam. So, Pibble then is going to, well, I think he's going to rush you. So he's going to jump down over the top. I think he's going to probably, he comes down off the top with a swing from his
Superman punch.
longsword. And he is coming down full force. It looks like he's jumping from the top and two-handing this longsword down on top of you. As if to attempt to kill you in one blow if possible. However, Pibble's not very athletic. And so Pibble tripped on the edge of the landing up above. As he trips,
Slide down the blood.
off the shield. Off the shield.
Well, it's a one-way door. We should, you can go through it.
Sorry.
Yeah, but so he trips over that and then kind of like tumbles somersaults. And we're gonna say that he it was pretty bad. We're gonna say that he actually
Lands on his own.
lands on his own sword. And for full damage.
Himself.
9 times.
Yeah, so
I did hex him. Just saying.
Good hex. Hex like that more often.
Didn't you hex this guy?
Yeah, you can see it.
With my words.
Oh,
Wave a cactus.
Oh, yes.
Look.
So he lands on his own sword. As he goes prone for this round, and you see him kind of like start to pull the sword out of the side of his kind of his waist where it went through. And now he's like crying out in pain and anger at the same time. Morin, you're gonna be up next.
All right. Somebody's gonna let me stab him. I just stabbed myself. I gotta get one back.
Right. Is this room 100 feet?
It is not.
Oh, I can't.
The ceiling height in here is probably like 40 feet.
I need to get within 60 feet of him then.
Sacred phone.
Yeah. I call 42. That's what I can see. Just based off
So,
the map.
yeah, if you just jump down there.
I'll jump off the statue.
Okay. Onto the stairs.
Yeah, that's within 60.
Okay.
And then I cast Shatner at the guy on the floor. And then I'll also channel divinity. So Thor blesses my Shatner. For full damage. So give me I believe it's a con check here. Or it might be.
I think it was a con.
Yeah, it's Constitution saving throw. So DC 13.
You can't make this shit up.
Did you
Rolling one.
Yeah, you can't make that shit up. Is it current? Is it current? Let's zoom in on that one right there. So Yeah, we'll go back to Morin. So, yeah, he failed miserably.
There's a very loud boom right next to him as I guess the floor explodes. Like, he kind of hit the floor, and wherever he hit the floor just explodes in his face.
Okay.
Full of mighty thunder damage. And he takes 24 damage
Holy buckets.
as the floor explodes in his face.
Okay, guys.
Did we make our fifth level?
You did. But these aren't the baddies. These are just the prequels to the baddies.
Just tax collectors.
Yeah, these are just tax collectors. So describe your killing blow. I guess you kind of did already.
Yeah,
So he flies up. We're going to just add to that a bit. We're going to say that he flies up into the air. And actually the force of that makes him hit the ceiling and drop back down to the ground. As his head is crushed by the ceiling force. And you see his lifeless body just fall to the floor in front of you.
It's like a half-swollen melon of left of his head on the floor, and the stalagmite on the ceiling fall down and actually just completely flattens the rest of the melon.
you can hear more in the background going, "Make it so, Scotty."
So, that Shatner really worked out.
I know.
Yeah, good job, man. So you guys successfully ended that encounter. What are we doing?
Collect our taxes, of course.
Okay.
Searching bodies.
Searching bodies. So, give me your church rolls, yeah?
Oh, you want search for?
Yeah, why don't we get, it's not going to take much.
18.
Just give me percentiles from those that are searching bodies.
Okay.
The two of you.
62.
Okay.
Really feel like going to that hallway and yelling out, "Send more tax collectors."
66.
I will
Not gonna.
turn to you and say they're kung fu weak.
They could not block my spoil.
So you find one of these on each of them. You each find one. It is a small ring. It has what appears to be an emerald in it. And one of these runes that were based on the demons is inscribed on the front of this emerald. You can recognize the rune to mean that this is symbolizing the demon. And we're going to say that it symbolizes the Marilith.
I will let them know that.
All right. You do find some gold on them. However, they probably have collected from a couple adventurers before you. They have minimal stuff on them, so we're just going to say that there's 25 gold between the two of them.
You could say the tax collector got audited.
The tax collector got audited. Oh, man. Did we bring you back to real life now, Phoenix?
And I will take anything like that seems to be a personal token off of it.
Okay.
Want a heart?
What are-
No.
I think he was pretty attached to it.
Have one. Thank you.
as he continues to eat the heart.
It's probably better cooked, Just saying.
Yes, we're gonna say that Groin had a note from his mother, basically excusing him from level watching for the day
Really?
because he was sick.
Should have used that note.
I would have completely accepted it.
Been like, I'm actually out of this combat. Here's my note.
Where did it come from? From behind us.
Well, we're gonna go find that out. Apparently, somewhere in that hallway,
Right.
maybe a door is opened that they have left.
Yeah, the one that I couldn't figure out how to get open because it probably only opens from one side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Huh?
that one way down the hall.
That's
Yeah, could be. Hopefully, they left it open. What about Pibble? Did Pibble have anything?
Sure.
trade me out.
We're gonna say that Tibble had a note from Groin saying that, I apologize, cousin. I will not be able to make it to guard watch. I am sick.
Wow. Exciting inter-office mail.
Office space in the campaign.
Nice igloo.
So, you have these guys dead on the ground. You search the bodies. You have the door to to your whatever, to this side, right? And then obviously we haven't fully inspected the head yet. We definitely pulled out the jewel, but there may be more to that as well. And then the doorway underneath the lamp.
They didn't have anything on them, like keys or anything like
They
that?
didn't.
Okay.
Take
What
out
about
the-
their weapons and gear?
They have long swords on them, and then I think they're both carrying bows. They have long bows.
Oh.
Across their back.
Sweet. How many arrows did they have?
Yeah, sure. We'll say that they have full quivers. So, 20. Yeah.
20 each. Sweet.
Yep.
I'll add that to my collection.
Any rations?
I mean, there's some stuff here. I don't know if you'd want to eat it or not. Looks like a lot of it is like
What are you using for
like
range?
bugs and grubs
Take 20.
and strange things like that.
We're
Yeah,
the only ones
I've-
using long.
I'm from the Underdark.
Okay. I'm just saying, I don't know if you want to eat it or not.
I'll let you know if it's poisonous. No. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Moran would like it.
Worst poison.
Yeah, sure. One of them has a water skin.
Worst poison tester ever.
I know.
How many days rations would you say?
We'll say there's just one day. They don't go out for long. They make their rounds and they go back to their spot.
Each of them has 1 day?
Yeah.
So 2.
Sure. What are we doing?
Well, unless we can get that, there's a door that's wedged over there.
Yeah.
There's this mysterious, possibly one-way door here. Then we could backtrack and see where these two showed up from.
Wedgie.
Wedgie?
Wedgie.
The door?
Someone who's got some strength to him.
Okay.
You guys want to try the door again?
I have a crowbar. Have you tried with a crowbar? Crowbar, no.
No.
Gives advantage, doesn't it?
I take their bows and sword. Throw that in the bag.
What's your strength sword?
Oh, it's a +3.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, that'll help.
Better odds than me at pushing it open then.
Okay.
You have advantage, too.
Oh, I
I'll
was
hand you the crowbar. There you go. There's a 15. So 18.
18, yeah.
All right. So you dig and dig on this sealed door as you are able to use most of your muscle strength to actually pull it open. And
I shall call this crowbar Sesame. Open Sesame.
you see a bit of a tunnel. It is very dark. Do you have dark vision?
I only when I'm wearing my goggles.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so at this point, for you, it's very dark looking in there. Is everybody up there with her already, or no?
Were we gonna go check the hallway and see if we can find out where they came from?
Well, the drow suggested we tried the wedged door first. So we went to a wedged
Oh,
door.
yeah, we should do that. You're right.
Okay. Well, I mean, not all of us need to look down that door.
Okay.
Well, it's open now, so we can always come back.
I'll look down it.
Okay. So as you come back through, you look down. It looks like a rocky tunnel, probably like a coal mine shaft, that kind of thing.
Coming back.
The surface area is very jagged, and it looks like it's been carved out.
Okay.
All right.
Looks
It does-
natural and rough hewn from here.
and it does have a rounds, so you can't really see all the way around, but
Okay.
it kind of makes a turning. And I think for this, as we get into, well, I guess what are the rest of you?
Yeah, I think
We'll come back to this
check.
later.
We're going to go look at where they came from.
We'll see if
Okay.
we can figure out where they
Find
came
out.
You're gonna go back into the other room.
Mhm.
Okay. So. You have to go with this one.
Yep.
Okay, so as you go back into the previous room, no, yeah, you would have come from there.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, because that's the choppy
Oh, okay.
path. So then, okay. As you come around the corner, that door ahead, just past the skeleton there,
Yep.
that's hanging on the wall, still appears to be closed.
And there was nothing in that corridor we just came through that had changed?
No. Just the remaining shackles of the guy that you let loose.
All right. Okay. Well, doesn't appear to be anything here.
Maybe they got teleported in.
It's possible.
Could be.
So, back to the other room?
Yeah.
Back to the
Okay.
So, unless we wanted to try and investigate that more, and see if maybe something we're not seeing from where we're at.
Sure. So it's always worth a look. Maybe it's unlocked. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
So, we'll
Yeah,
we
we'll
run
go down
out
there.
to try the door again or something?
yeah, take a look at it,
Give
see
it a
if there's
shot.
Okay.
Maybe they didn't close it all the way. You never know.
9 perception. So.
But yeah, it appears quite sealed.
Okay. That's right. The fate is pulling us another direction.
All right.
So, I think this
With tracks, apparently.
I'll pull out the obsidian mirror, give it a shine, and be like, "Mirror, mirror in my hands, which frog is mightiest of them all?" Oh, look, it's me.
You know, if he's watching us through that, you should put it in your pants.
So he can see what?
Nothing.
Your
There,
cloaca.
my cloaca.
your cloaca.
My cloaca. That should be the name of like a cheap car.
Cloaca. What do you drive? Oh, who's the manufacturer? Who makes a?
Who makes a cloaca?
Datsun.
No.
But because it's a Japanese company, they have no idea what that actually means.
Oh,
It's like the reason the Nova didn't sell in Mexico.
are you a fan of Top?
It's a repurposed toy manufacturer out of Taiwan. It's all the bits on it are plastic and it's electric wind-up.
So, you know,
Pull it back and let it go.
so we're gonna, without metagaming this too much, I'm gonna give you the viewpoint that you're at. So
Think you
you
can-
were in this room here. Your blue doorway, and then your tunnel exit that you were looking at to try to open, or I'm sorry, was on this side, right? And I actually used, this was the entrance in,
Yeah.
right? So, and you know nothing about that, so no metagaming there. But there is the entrance that you were going into. So that is the tunnel.
Okay.
And
Tell
we're
that story.
walking down it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're able.
Okay. So as
I
you,
don't know how big it is. I don't remember.
yeah, pretty small. This is like 10 by 10. This is not anything that's gigantic. It was again like hollowed out or something in some way.
10 by 10 is
What's
pretty
up?
good size.
Every time you clang, I go, shh.
What?
Oh
Every
well,
time your armor
Phoenix
clangs.
was saying that he was he had to go,
Oh,
but then he said, "Hey,
oh,
they don't know."
hey, well, hey, but hey, if you
Robot wink back at you.
yeah, but hey, if you got to go, I totally understand. I know you're a busy guy and you got a lot of stuff. I really love the stuff you do over there too. Can you shout him out
Oh
too?
yeah.
Yeah, let's shout him
Yeah,
out
did.
because Phoenix does some great stuff with D&D, and it really runs some really great sessions. So I I'm learning a lot by watching you. So I appreciate that. So. So as you start to walk down this tunnel, you notice that the floor is beginning to descend. You're going down a little bit as you turn and round the corner here in this tunnel. And you get a very pungent odor almost as if like from a sewer. It is kind of filling your noses as you get closer to what appears to be another
like
doorway.
home.
I thought you were going to say work.
I mean,
Kind of the same.
this is work, right? So yeah, of course it smells like.
Yeah, we live at work. We just visit our homes.
Smells like that one gnomish place I've been to. Anyway.
So, as you come up to another doorway ahead,
I'll knock politely.
okay?
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping. So, you knock on the door. Let's see.
Pizza.
Okay, so we're holding a sacrifice right now. Could you wait until another 20 minutes? Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
So nothing appears to like call back or answer back your knock.
How rude. I mean, try to open it.
It is locked.
Is
I
there,
would need somebody to lockpick or something, or check for traps.
Try
or
the
something
key?
cool like that. You want to try the key?
Yeah,
we did
okay.
find a key, yeah.
So
gotta unlock something.
the little bone key. As you insert
Well, I
the
suppose even if it's even the right size.
right, it appears to fit the lock. As you twist the bone a little bit, and it looks like maybe it was a knuckle bone or something from some sort of creature that's been kind of carved out. And as you turn that, you hear some clicks and whirring going on behind the door, and it appears to have opened. When it does so, you get a like a burst of air that comes out at you, and an incredibly even worse smell of like sewer and refuse.
Now this smells like work.
It must have been under pressure. That's terrible.
I used to feed the mushrooms to the pigs.
Can I do a medicine check to see if this is because there's putrid bodies decomposing in here?
Okay.
That's an 8.
Yes. You definitely get the
10. Sorry.
Okay. You definitely, either way, you definitely get the distinct impression that the almost sweet, gross aroma is something, is some sort of flesh that's decaying.
Decaying flesh. Probably full of, maggots and flies.
Also, as you start to open that door a little further so that you can see into the room ahead, you notice that there is, and we will get into the room then. So going into this room here, and I'm gonna just
Everyone's favorite map from last time.
it's called generic map.
Yay!
Generic map 3. Okay, so getting into the room ahead, and we are going to say that this is not so cavernous, okay?
Right.
But we're just going to use this as a nice generic playfield. And I think that what you see in here is a four-walled room. This room also tilts with that kind of same slant that you were getting when you came around the tunnel. And it kind of slants down in that same direction.
Sure.
So the west end of the room is 6 feet lower than the east end as you're looking down at it. It is covered with sewer water, or what appears to be sewer water. And it is fairly deep. It's a couple feet deep. You see a statue on the north wall which we're gonna say is there's a wall on that side. So there's a statue of a Sahagan on the wall, submerged up to its chest in the sewer water.
Ugh.
The statue itself emits a dim purple radiance from it. Its head is completely turned around backwards, almost as if it was in like The Exorcist or something. And one of its arms has broken off. What are we doing?
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
On
It's on myself.
Okay.
Change. I
30
believe it's
feet, I believe.
30 feet.
Yeah, it's not super far. I think it's like 30 or 60 feet. So I think it's 30.
It's big enough for this room.
If the original room is the size.
So for the duration, I sense presence of magic from within 30 feet of me.
yeah, and you sense it all over the statue.
I can tell the School of Magic, if any.
Abjuration.
Yeah, butter.
Peanut butter magic.
We'll just say that it's some sort of arcane magic.
Arcane magic.
Mm-hmm.
That's that statue over there that glows. It's definitely magical.
Wonderful.
Yep.
I'll climb on the wall.
Okay.
And
That's my show off trip.
I'll climb on the ceiling.
So at this point, I need to get I'm going to make a line. Okay. So let's go from the second line in, and let's say you enter there. So we'll have pigs back there as you enter, because I need to get a marching order as you come in. Where do you want to be on the wall then? We're going to say this is a, let's say square thing. So pick a side.
Close as I can to the ceiling, staying up above it.
Okay.
So, but this wall.
Sure. What? And the wall goes completely around the room, right?
Yes.
This is just a room.
Reference, and we're using that mostly for the sewer water.
Yep.
But we're going to say that the statue is on this side of the room.
All right. So I'll just start going around it to the left.
Okay, so going over on that side?
Yep.
Okay.
I wonder if we fix the statue, something happens. Turn its head around, turn its arm back.
Maybe it turns back into a real Sahagan without an arm.
I think the room might flush. If we pull the left arm. Maybe that was just a joke my uncle taught me.
Bless you.
Maybe it's a one-arm
Pull my
bandit.
fingers.
I've heard of that.
So what are the rest of us doing as we enter the room?
Other than the statue, is there anything magical about this room?
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay.
Waiting on that side for something to horribly go wrong.
Okay.
I'll do an Arcana check on the statue.
An Arcana check on the statue?
Yeah.
What are you trying to determine, just so that I can have some way to come back at this?
What's magical about it?
Okay.
It's glowing.
If you need something more specific, I am waiting for something to attack him and or us, and I will shoot it.
Okay.
6.
Or her. I'm sorry. It's hard to tell. Trudgeons.
The white eyebrows. Come on.
Oh.
It appears as if the magic is emanating from the head. Nobody's really up close to it yet, though, right?
No.
I mean, I would love to investigate what's under the water. I mean, I am immune to poison, so I should probably be safe.
Yeah. Go right in.
It's a couple feet deep.
You love swimming.
Yeah,
Chance to get wet.
I know.
And what you feel right now is not what a frog feels.
I know. I'm gonna start going into the water to
Okay.
feel for things on the floor.
Very murky.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to see well at all.
No.
You maybe have, I'm going to say, a foot of distance that you can see under there.
Ugh.
Yeah, so it's very, very slow going as far as actually trying to feel it out. Put yourself where you would be at in the room as you start to move through.
I'll kind of
Okay.
go this way.
We're going to say at this point that you start to feel around, and as you are doing so, you come upon something directly ahead of you.
Uh-oh.
Almost right in face view now, since it's only a foot distance that you can see. And it just starts to come out of the murk right in front of you.
Here.
And at this point, let's see, it was a couple feet deep, so we're going to say as the slant, you can kind of tell from where Shinerla is, that as that water has, whatever that slant is, so that water appears to be quite a bit deeper, like 6 to 10 feet, because this thing is buried, up to its chest in water. So it's quite a bit deeper on that end. So as you got a little bit further in, you're probably into the 3-foot depth right now. And then this creature shows up or appears right in front of you in the water.
Build action.
Can we see it?
It is underwater.
Oh, okay.
Is it attacking me? Did
Uh,
it make any offensive move?
well, I'm gonna allow you to make. Since you were. Well, here, let's check this out. Let's decide. Yes. So let's roll initiative. I think at this point you don't need to roll more.
No, okay.
You're gonna go first. What do you got?
So 22 or
22. Shinerla, what'd you get?
10.
Okay. Labar.
11.
Okay. And Malchus.
14.
There's the turn order. And
Killing. I want to use Revivify.
that's a terrible thing to say about your friend.
I know.
I heard an interesting take on death saves, like having them cause exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revivify the next thing we kill, and then we can kill it again and get double the XP. Get XP twice.
I like it.
Even better, go back and do it to Groin, because he'll just die on his own without his heart. Bring him back.
That's,
Okay, this guy's gonna go on
we can make heart generators.
13. Malchus, what did you have?
I may have to just keep ripping them out.
It's gonna go on
been
13
more than a
right
minute.
here. Morin, you're gonna be up first.
Everybody needs
Uh,
paper, that's
Did it
what they
attack me in any way? Did I? Was I
Party
just surprised it's just magical in front of me?
It is gonna make an attack, but I'm allowing you to go first since you saw it first, and we're in turn order now. So
I'll do. I'll cast Sacred Flame at it.
okay,
Give me a deck save.
I think you saw what if.
14.
What if?
I
Passes.
haven't
Nothing happens.
watched that yet.
Okay.
Heard good things though.
Good.
Anything else?
No, that's all. If I move away, it's gonna attack.
I
me
imagine
anyway.
there will be things that
So
I
no,
enjoy and things that I don't.
As a bonus action, I'll
Like with most
I'll
of the
summon my
normal
shield
stuff.
again.
Okay.
That's it.
We're gonna say at this point then that you, when you summon your shield,
Yep.
the shield pops up just out of the water. And although you guys have already rolled initiative, you would not know at this point, other than maybe some water movement on the surface, that this was even happening. So the shield, when it comes up, you see Morin's shield kind of halfway out of the water at this point, and is glowing, right?
Sure.
Right. So looks like something's happening underneath there. Okay. Keebler, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay, well, I can't actually see the creature, right?
No.
So I'm just gonna.
Hold your
Flip it,
action for
yeah.
now. Okay. Malchus.
Something is happening. Sense it. Well, knowing that's a sign of imminent battle, and I have not yet heard the frog announce anything loud, and assuming that he's doing okay, but the shield coming up is kind of a sign of danger. If I take disadvantage, can I try to what do you call that?
Blind fire?
Yeah, well, I could do that anyways, but I'm going to be cooler and deflect my arrow off of his shield, probably in
Okay.
front of him, into whatever might be there.
Okay.
Or I could just blind fire into the thing, but I want to be cooler.
That would be cool.
Totally.
Okay. Yeah. I'll allow that.
Okay. That is a 15.
These are normal arrows too, though, right? Like just
Yeah.
like okay.
Mm, not yet. Is everything magical?
What level does that happen? 14?
I'm sorry. What was your attack roll? I was looking at it.
14. 15. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's gonna hit.
It takes full damage. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh my god, it was the yawning portal.
12
Okay.
damage.
Full damage strike on. Fine. Watch this.
So keen powered strikes, 6 flat.
Oh, yeah, you
Multi-blast.
notice when I have the Onai mask on, when I talk, its mouth moves out of sync.
Been dubbed.
Yeah, he talks like he looks like he's dubbing. We're gonna go over here. It
You're a
is
monk of punk.
creature's turn. It's going to look like it's engulfing you.
Ah!
Ooh, that'll be interesting when I shoot it.
As it
Is that a attack? Did it make contact with me?
Right?
your is any of your armor magical?
My armor? Yes, I have a +1 chainmail, and I have a magical shield.
Okay. Well,
It's
yeah,
just
I know
low.
about the shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is neat.
Okay. It starts to engulf you.
Yeah.
And as it does so, any non-magical metal on the outside of you begins to start to corrode and almost immediately start corroding.
My hammer! My crossbow! It's touching me, so 1, make a con save.
Okay.
Or if it's not immune to poison.
It's going to fail the con save.
It's only
Six.
DC 12. Okay. It's poisoned for a minute.
Okay.
And then reaction. I have this awesome ability. Let me see what it's called here.
Lightning strike the crap.
Wrath of the Storm. Give me a deck save.
Okay.
On a felt 2d8.
That's going to be a nat 1.
Also,
I told you you can't make this shit up. Where is it? Where is it? Is it on here?
No.
It's not on here. Where is it? Oh gosh.
there it is.
There it is. That's another one, guys.
It takes 10 lightning damage as I shock it
Okay.
with my godly, divinely power.
All right.
Zap!
So is your hammer not magical at all?
No, it's a
Okay.
standard warhammer.
Okay. Just curious. So anything else from you?
Well, no, it's not my turn.
Oh.
It's a
Right. It's up. Yeah, we're on
Reaction.
LeVar. Yeah, LeVar.
you see the water, light up with static electricity.
Yeah, certainly. And I think you're gonna see. Yeah, you'd see sparks and whatnot come off the water.
Yeah, no, we'll try shooting at something I can't see.
So we see all the water just go.
So that's a 13.
13 is gonna hit it.
Well, all right.
All right.
For 6.
And this is regular bow, regular arrow.
Regular arrow, nothing special.
Okay. For
Probably
6.
not doing much.
Got it.
If anything, just through it.
What else you got, LeVar?
Suppose move up somewhat.
You do have a second attack. Right?
Oh, yeah. Duh.
Just saying.
Yeah, no, wasn't thinking. Nice.
Another bow shot?
Yep. So that'll hit for 9.
Shinerla.
Couple of Eldritch Blasts going in the water in front.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
Now I've got a +8 to hit. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for 5 damage.
Okay.
Second one,
That's a crit.
a crit and an 18. So
Okay.
So close.
another 8 damage. Magical force.
Okay.
And if I had that push thing, it would knock that thing right off of.
Yeah, did we...
I don't have it.
I was going to say, did we have that?
If you want to give it to me for free, I'll do a Bashaba dance.
No Bachaba dance?
Yeah.
On the live stream.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Put it on the table cam. Hold on. Okay, I'll give it to you. I want to see the Bachaba dance.
Bashaba. Bashaba. Bashaba.
This is what we do here, folks.
Full tenor. Ecstatic.
Woohoo! Okay, so we're going to let that knock. The creature's going to go back, let's say 10 feet.
Well, it's
From wherever, she shot from up there, so yeah.
Which is off of him.
Right.
From engulfed.
Right. So you see the creature kind of suck back off of you a bit as it moves off to your left.
okay. Is my equipment still in workable condition?
At the moment.
Okay, cool.
And you're up.
I'll use one of my newfangled third level spell slots.
So does that push it out of the water? Into a point where we hit?
You know what? Sure. We're going to say that the top part of it, as it got pushed, kind of was visible as the water kind of got pushed aside by this thing.
Well, it got pushed up, right?
Right,
I mean,
pushed up. So you're going to see like the top of this thing come up out of the water a
trying to figure
bit.
out where the drop off is.
And you see that this is now you can tell the color of it. It is clearly gray as it comes up out of the water, and it's obviously the water is a greenish murky, so it's a visible differentiation of the color as this thing kind of breaches the surface.
Okay.
I'll use a third level spell slot to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
So give me a con save.
Nice. Good one,
DC 13.
15.
Slamming
13.
against the wall.
No, I rolled 15.
Okay.
Take
Well,
it.
you take half of this 48 damage.
Okay.
Thunder.
Ooh, nice.
So 8, 16. What was that? 1. So 17, half 8 damage. Thunder. Audible boom, 300 feet.
Yeah, audible. So it's hugely loud in here, and I'm going to say that because of the echoes and everything of this this loud boom that goes off when the thunder wave hits, everybody takes like a point of like psychic damage as your ears ring from the loud echoes of this boom, and the creature appears to have smacked against the wall, come out of the water, and you see the ooze kind of like rain and fizzle off the side of the wall as it kind of creeps back into the water a bit. But it clearly looks like it was at the exact same moment that this happens. You see one start to reach up out of the water over you. Okay. I'm going to roll a new initiative for the second creature. And that's going to be a 6. So I think that's way back down here.
And part of the Bashaba dance is the magic gets leached from my shoes for a second, and I fall into the water.
Okay. Certainly. That goes right along with Bashab.
Bad luck.
Bad luck.
Good luck, bad luck.
Yeah. I like it.
Shoes.
I mean, sorry.
So, let's see, where were we at? Morin? So that's going to take us to Keebler.
Hang on, I still have a move action.
Oh, okay.
Screw this water, I'm out.
Okay. Keebler, you're on the edge, haven't quite gotten in the water yet, but you do see this creature coming out and looming, this ooze creature
Gator.
in its gray form, start to ooze up over
Death rolling.
LeVar.
Roll ooze.
What do you do?
Lovely
Well-
metal line. And arrows.
It's like that one
I
scene
could
from
use that one.
TNG first season. It
But
was
I'm not going
that kills people.
Why not? Is it cool?
Oh, I feigned it.
Oh, well, yeah, but I don't think
Yeah,
you
it's
need
not
to at this
really.
point yet.
Okay, so frostbite.
Okay.
So I need a con save, please.
Okay. Do you have any other spells? No.
Yeah, I do. I
Uh,
don't want to use them right now.
So con save?
Yeah.
19, probably made it.
Yeah, okay. What else?
Whatever. So nothing then?
Yeah,
Or there was, okay.
that's it. I can't.
Malquis, you see the same thing coming out of the water over LeVar this time.
Yeah, shoot.
Okay.
That is probably a miss. 11?
11's going to hit.
Okay. So I cannot miss this thing. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
11 hit.
Yeah, I can't miss.
As you see the arrow, and this time, since it's out of the water a bit, you can see a little bit more about what's happening when you're actually firing into it. You see your arrow, the metal on the arrowhead kind of fizzles, and you see a little smoke come out as it enters this creature, and then the arrow disappears inside it.
Oh, I only use stone arrows.
I forgot to tell you.
Let me power game some more.
Okay. Let's see. LeVar, I think, is up next.
All right.
I guess unless you had movement or anything like that.
No,
Okay.
I'm good where I'm at.
All right. LeVar, you're up.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna resort to just punching some ooze, I guess.
Okay.
We should all stop fighting and just let him fight and turn this into the back alley with Roddy Piper. The fight just drags on.
Oh,
Oh, they live.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Are you wearing sunglasses?
15, 5, 9.
Pacing on that movie's terrible, but it's so appropriate.
Morin, you struck it what? Once with your hammer?
No,
None with your hammer.
never struck out with my
He got
hand.
engulfed. It's how he got
Okay.
coded.
And the other one was a spell. So. Okay.
2 spell.
So that's 4 hits for a total of 27.
Holy bejesus.
Holy bajaba.
Holy bashaba.
Her name out of your
Okay.
on the water like me.
All that reading.
Yeah, nice punches on this creature.
Hurl blows. Do it.
That's just
Keep blow my key points constantly.
Matrix.
yeah, as it appears to
Reserve
kind of
wrap.
reel back a little bit under your blows. Shanerla, you're up.
How deep is the water over
Where they're at is probably about
there?
3.
No, where I am.
Oh, where you're at?
Where I fell in.
That's closer to 10 feet.
So you're swimming.
So,
Over there and try to pull myself up.
okay, onto the statue.
Yep.
Okay.
And if I still have an action,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. I'll throw a couple of bolts over there.
All right.
Disadvantage, right?
It's out of the water now, so
Well, I hit either way.
okay.
8.
Yeah. For 8 points.
And then the second one, 14.
Okay.
22 damage.
You watch the creature kind of like we're gonna say fizzle and kind of pop as the life force seems to have been drained from it, and it just kind of like sludges back down into the water. As you can tell, that this creature is probably dead.
All right. Now there's just
And I'll look longingly up into the statue's eyes.
But let's keep oozing along, man.
Okay.
Who knows how many more there are in there?
What's
What
up
are we
with
doing?
this thing?
So the statue that you're on is again, it's a Sahagan statue, and it is emanating a purple aura.
we'll still have one more ooze.
No,
Oh, I thought you said that was a second one that popped up.
no, that was the second one. Yeah.
Yeah, we killed the first one.
So currently you have no oozes
Excellent.
on the board, but now that you're up close to this thing, you can clearly see that that the head is on some sort of a screw, like it's screwed on, and it looks like maybe give me an insight roll. Okay. Well, it's screwed on.
All right. I'm gonna use my sword again, see if I can get my shoes going again,
Okay.
and try to climb up a little bit on the statue,
Okay.
and then sort of like lean back with my back against one of the arms that are outstretched there,
Okay.
and then put my feet down on it, so I'm like climbing on it, but just making it look like it's holding me.
Right, but you're kind of leaned back off of the statue, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll reach up and I'll try to unscrew its head.
Okay. You guys are watching as Shannela starts to try to unscrew the head off the statue. As that's happening, you start to see, and we'll place this ooze right behind Shannela. This one appears to kind of rise up out of the water slowly, creepily, right behind Shannela, as she leans back to try to off of the statue. As far as the head goes, you get the head removed, and when you do,
I'll turn around with the head and be like, guys! And then,
I did.
Oh, geez.
you notice that
your head?
there is a charred compartment inside the head. And it appears to be, the top of it appears to be blackened with soot, like where you pulled the head off. The bottom of that's threaded. The bottom of the threads are blackened with soot.
okay.
And then looking down inside the hollowed out section of the head, you find some wax. There's like melted wax from candles and like a partially melted candle in there.
Interesting.
Okay.
Why don't you give me another insight roll? Given the soot on the top, you kind of deduce rather quickly.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, that this was probably lit up at some point, and the head probably lights up. But the candles were out. So.
Can we have an interaction? Why Schneider's doing all this?
Yeah.
Alright. And my best imitation is the Darling. Ooze darling.
Nice.
There be oozes here.
Great. Thank you for that moment.
That's what I'm.
Lose or lose.
I'm gonna keep you guys in the same initiative. I'm just gonna roll for the new creature. New creature is gonna go on 13, which I think is gonna place it in the middle.
It should be ahead of me.
And then we were dealing with Shannela in the head. Shannela is engaged, so we can just go right to the top door. Morin, you're gonna be up.
How many more of these things are there?
Depends on how many 1-inch gaps there are. They can just keep coming.
Right.
So there's a butthole somewhere that's squeezing out these things?
Could be.
Probably
Sorry.
at the bottom.
Way extreme. I apologize.
It's fine in
I
here.
said butthole.
It's fine in here. This is totally NSFW.
I could cast Shatner again.
Shatner again?
I'll move close enough. Shatter.
Okay.
I don't think it's considered
Let's have 5 people leave. Everybody say
is it considered stone, crystal, or metal? It's news.
Considered ooze.
Yeah, it's considered it.
Alright, give me a con save.
Oh, it's gonna fail.
Oh, cool. It takes 12 thunder damage.
How much?
Thunder. Yeah.
It's been thunder croaked.
Okay.
That's my spell. And I say, Chanela, look out. Oh.
Like the way I see it, like it's like I unscrewed the top and I turn around and like some candle shit comes out and I'm like,
Right behind you. Yeah, and I kind of envision it as like in the movie The Abyss when that water creature is kind of just like, coming up.
You know
behind
that
you.
movie?
What, The Abyss? Yeah, I know that movie. I'm old, remember?
All back.
Yeah.
Not that. From the 90s, wasn't it?
No, that's probably late 80s, I would think. I don't know.
Just
But yeah.
just the beginning of CGI technology and stuff like that. It was,
Yeah.
it was a big deal.
It was a big deal. Yeah. Maureen, you got anything else?
No, I moved and I actioned.
Keebler.
89.
Good call.
Frostbite.
Frostbite. What's the range on it, you said?
It's
60?
only 60.
Yeah, you'd have to move up.
Yeah, that's fine.
30,
So-
40, 50, 60,
Where?
70, 80. You are 85 to 90 feet away from it right now.
Probably
Sorry.
up
You'd
top.
have to
There's
move
30.
up. You have to
Where
move
I
up
am.
like 6 squares on the map.
Oh.
Everyone is 5 feet.
Sorry.
Okay.
No, am I good?
Yeah. So you move
Oh.
up into the room and cast
save.
on this thing.
Monk, 40 feet.
Uh,
I'm
con save.
counting 30 feet interval.
Oh,
Probably
Nope.
make it.
It failed.
Oh,
I can get
It was
I was
a
not expecting that.
6.
So you've reached 5th level? So now it's...
3.
Oh, it is a
Wait,
bonus action.
2d6.
Yes.
There too. Up to you. Going.
That would be 7.
At some point, I want a black cat.
7.
7.
Cold damage. And it has
Cold
disadvantage.
And yeah, you have disadvantage.
Huh?
And
All right.
I'm done.
And that's going to put us on Malcolm's.
All right. Well, I haven't done anything terribly exciting here, so I'll run up and teleport. And as I'm doing that, I will pull out my sword.
Okay.
And I will teleport over there and attack it.
Magical weapon?
It's a magical weapon.
Okay.
That is why I'm using it.
Oh, the Dragon Slayer. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and if it's a dragon, I get to do it.
It's not a dragon, unfortunately.
I do want to see the ooze dragon.
Dragon Ooze.
The ooze dragon? That'll be
I
there.
want to
that'd
see
be
it.
interesting.
Mhm.
Just it's a Dracolich just covered in
And I don't get an extra attack because
a gelatinous
I bonus
cube.
action already.
Okay.
That's-
Was that the teleport? Is that
Yeah.
That
okay?
is bonus
Yeah.
action.
Clockwork dragon.
So that is a 25
Covered in the
for 11 points
cubes,
of
so it's 16 bit.
slashy damage. Or stabby damage. There we go.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Okay.
a bunch of small cubes so it looks pixelated.
We have the map cam. Do I have all this stuff in the map? Maybe a little bit.
That's an idea.
A little bit. Can you
So-
bump that up just a touch?
Oh,
So you
Yeah.
guys just saw me run
There
up
we
there, turn into shadow, and
You might be able to
bam,
actually even
and bam, folk.
like
Nice.
2-finger zoom into that.
Oh, is it?
I don't know if you can get closer or not to it.
I took a teleport power too.
Okay. Oh, that looks good.
And I like to think that now, when I teleport, as opposed to last time you guys saw my teleport, you see these shadowy raven wings come over an envelope.
Ooh, I like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Now I'm resistant to all damage for a turn.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. So when it involves me.
And you see the ooze that was coming up behind Shinerla. All of a sudden moves very suddenly. And whereas most of them have been fairly slow in their movements, at least what you've seen, fairly suddenly it does a snake strike onto the back of Shinerla.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Fumble.
Another one.
Another
That's
one.
another one.
Yay.
So,
Does it accidentally fall on my sword and die?
Can I trick it to have enveloped the statue instead?
yeah, sure. It goes for the snake strike, and we'll say that you're able to. How do you want to trick it? Like just moving out of the way quickly, or what?
Well, because I have my, I can walk weird,
Okay.
right? So I'll take my feet off of the statue and I'll put them on the wall behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go head down and I'll get it to shoot low. And then I'll just pop up and move
Okay.
out of the way.
Okay. And it so it kind of looks like it attacks the statue. We'll bring it over a little further.
On the wall there.
On the other side of it. Yeah, as it kind of envelops the statue a bit.
Did it move out of my threat range?
I mean, I would say with the
Or
sure,
is it just striking out?
sure.
Good. Moving out of my threat range, I will take my attack up. It is 23.
Okay.
8 points of damage.
And you watch this thing fizzle, and as it does so, it kind of deflates and seeps back down into the water. But I'm gonna take a potty break. You guys talk it up.
What you get for attacking my friend?
That's what I get for
Ish.
taking like 15 pots before the.
That's what my problem is. Water, tea.
You have to stay hydrated. It's important.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about hydration, how many more oozes do we want to take bets on? 2 more, 3 more, over under. Is there?
That's probably all
don't
of
know.
them.
I
Yeah.
really like that fig, though.
Yeah, it is really cool. So what's up with the head of this statue thing?
I'll throw you the head.
Ooh,
Uh,
easy.
Jack-o'-lantern.
oh, sweet. Should we light it up?
Sure. And I'll throw some dancing lights inside of it.
Right. Maybe the fact that you used a candle might be important. I do have candles with me, so we can put a fresh candle in.
And I'll send a
Is
mage
there-
hand over to you.
Is there
grab a
wait?
candle.
Is there still a candle in there?
Oh, yeah. There is a partially used one.
Then why don't we use that one?
All right.
Sure.
Sure.
No, I don't think we
I
need a new candle. I mean, we just use what's available.
Light it. Put it in.
All these like super rich people just like throwing new stuff at this thing.
It's part of my kit as a cleric.
That's the flex you're worried about?
Yeah.
When you do
Super rich people and candles.
when you do Viking field
Whack.
roll,
Wax is too high for looting.
This is very important. We're just used to using what's there. All right. Sorry.
Dealing with you is a process. A lost wax process.
Yeah. You can thank me later when you need that one little dip of candle, and you have it because
And then I
you didn't use it.
Sing on
we've
and
decided
on
to light the candle inside the statue and screw the head back on.
Okay.
And then I bonk it and go, make with the thing.
I wonder if you can screw it so it faces.
And I'll say in deep speech, and I'll say Sahagan in deep speech, which is
Sahagan.
Sahagan.
Well done.
Which is the exact same thing.
Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna.
Okay. So you light the candle inside and place it back inside the head and screw the head piece back on.
Yep.
When you do that, you each hear individually, not as if this is booming throughout the room, but you each hear kind of in your mind, faint laughter. And I want to say that the laughter to each of you is different. Something that is, I want to say that it's, to each of you, whatever would be the most sinister laughing your character would imagine is what you hear.
Hey, where are you?
Mine sounds like laughter of somebody falling asleep.
Okay.
Like they're laughing and they faint laughter.
Okay.
Mine sounds like orcas.
Orcas?
Oh.
Okay.
The most frightening laughter I can think of.
Clearly, it's Loki laughing at us. It's a trick.
Faint laughter in your mind as the statue head is lit. You don't appear to notice anything else in the room at this point. That has happened because of that.
Shit.
All right, unscrew it.
Okay. You unscrew it. You blow the candle out, or
What do I do with the candle? I put it out with my fingers,
okay.
and I take a moment as the pain comes, because the pain reminds me how I feel.
Okay.
I take the candle, I put it in my pocket,
Mhm.
and I look in Malquest, and I go,
Yeah, now you're learning. Good job. Glad I could be here to teach you.
and I'll hold out the head.
Let's get out of this room.
So it would be like the top of the head. Are you actually detaching the head from the statue?
Whatever he
However
unscrewed
it
to
works.
get it open.
Okay, so it's only like the top half of the head is what you unscrew,
So we scalp the Sahagan.
basically.
Okay.
They give you a
It's like 3 fish.
Sahagan scalp.
So the whole
With
head
a-
doesn't turn?
Uh,
Because you said there was like candles up in it. I thought we had the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was twisting the whole head when he was doing this.
okay, so down in the neck. Fine. You have the head.
But,
Okay.
well, it's fine if we don't. But
yeah, no, I'm just
then,
will look great.
I want to try and rotate the
That will
whole
look
thing.
no, because the entire head was
Bar.
rotated in the beginning anyway, so that works out.
Because I mean, we pretty much don't all adventurers have to have a bar eventually.
What?
A bar.
Oh,
When we retire.
But I mean, the Sahagan light outside of the bar sounds really cool.
put it up again, up the chimney next to other. Yeah, yes, we killed this stone Sahagan. It's a very rare, mythic rare.
Looks like it's already got a hole for.
It's the tip jar.
Do like an ice slide to pour shots out of.
Yep.
So, we're in the
sorry.
room, Sahagan statue. You got the head. What are we doing?
Leave it?
It seems to be nothing but sewers and ooze. So I
You want to
think-
search the under there more?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound very
Um,
Thor-like.
Yeah.
More-
Very brave-like.
Morin, with your hammer at the moment, you're going to take a -1 penalty to attack and damage.
Damn it. Ugh.
You know, Thor would look through all that water.
Make a notation that that's temporary.
Thor just part that water.
Yeah.
Put it in a bag. Leave
I
it.
guess we don't have Thor here. We have you.
Well, if any more ooze are still present, then we'll make their sons known now because I've ordained it. See, no more ooze. We're done with this room.
Right, but I mean, there could be something down there.
You go and fetch it.
I'm gonna start looking.
Okay. Searching around the room, you
I'm gonna take off my clothes
okay?
and put them over the arm of the statue.
Yeah. So the one good arm, the other one's been broken off.
Yeah.
So you put your clothes on the one good arm. You notice that the arm starts to move down a bit as you hang your clothes off of it.
I'll pull them off and I'll go wonk.
Okay.
Maybe it will flush.
Interesting, it didn't move when you were sitting on it.
Yeah. So you
It sounded more like he
Maybe
was
in the front of
holding
the head or
himself
something.
up and just making it look like it was holding it,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
actually.
So you push
Leaning
down
on
on
it.
the arm, and as you do so, you notice that the water starts to drain around you.
An actual
And
flusher.
it
And I
appears to
start
be,
putting my clothes back on. And looking at you guys all shiesty.
It was your decision.
I would say this is a much better dread form. I'm definitely.
You get a look from me that says, I will poison you later.
If only you had a source of poison away.
as the water starts to drain away, and it is,
I've
and it
looked
is
toads.
fairly rapid that it clears the room of the water. You see a grate in the bottom of the floor. It's not very big, but the little grate in the bottom is what all the water appears to have drained through.
And then she makes that exasperated noise.
So I would like to say, sir, that your comment about licking toads, as one who has been a toad, he is a frog. Clearly not a toad. There's a difference. Oh yeah, this is cool. You found the thing. Great. You did it.
Great job.
Good job.
And now that the water is drained,
Very
you can see
great.
that there are no more oozes in this
That's good.
Is there any
Is there anything else?
objects?
room. Why don't we get personal rolls?
Ooh.
Actually, let me get investigation rolls first. Let's see how that.
Terrible.
No, I investigated this.
11.
You can investigate. Oh,
Investigation.
11.
17 I rolled.
21.
So the only two people that happen to stumble across things would be Zach, or is going to be LeVar and Malchus. Why don't you guys both give me for some?
The non-rogue's at it again. 80.
What we do? 85.
Okay.
I start working.
I won't try and out tip you though.
I start working at the grate trying to get that done.
Okay.
No, I cannot.
Well, let's handle that first. It is securely sealed into the floor.
I'll take the crowbar.
Yeah, no, it's like built into the rock.
I'll keep the crowbar, thank you very much.
It's like built into the rock. There's nowhere to really get leverage into there. I suppose you could try to get in between the grate, right? Well, there's slits in it. So crowbarring into the slits, you can pull up on the iron a bit, but it doesn't really budge much.
It's like you like saying don't go.
That's me saying you're not, you wouldn't fit, nor were you going to find anything down there.
All right.
So on you guys' rolls, we're gonna say that there's a chest
The camera.
that was submerged in the water over in the deep end, which is why you didn't see it when you first came in. The 85 is gonna get that one, or that's what you're gonna be by.
Okay.
As far as the 80 roll, you find what appears to be human flesh sack.
Mm.
Nice.
So sacks
So
of
like a
human
full
flesh.
person suit.
No, like it's a sack made out of human flesh.
Okay, creepy. Is there anything else?
Opening it up, you see that there is, and it appears to have been sewn inside out.
That's where the
So-
tattoos are.
So the inside of the sack is covered in what appears to be human hair, as if this was like the maybe the scalp or something of a creature of a human. at one point and was turned inside out and sewn into a bag. Inside of that is a small crystal object. It looks like a triangle of some sort. Or we'll even say, well, you probably have triangle written down already, but we'll say that it's triangular. Sure. And it's completely clear. There does appear to be a small crack in it. But it doesn't have any further markings or anything.
Can I like gently dump it out of the bag?
Okay.
And then
Onto the floor.
Yeah, Nerla, you want to look at this thing that I found in this super creepy bag?
Okay.
Yeah, make an Arcana check, I guess.
That is a 22.
Okay.
Got the deuces on it.
You can tell that this is a magical item of some sort, but appears to be fractured in that it is not working.
It's pieces of a magical item that's broken.
Okay.
You open the chest.
Yep.
As you do so, roll initiative.
Heck yeah.
16.
11. My initiative goes to 11.
14.
14 as well.
Ooh. 22.
Nice.
Snarly and Lavar, you both had 11?
No,
No.
14.
14.
I
Wait,
tied
you get
with
15, right?
Keith.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So you're up here then.
I'm last.
Okay. I don't know if I have this one. Can you look back there again for me real quick? See if there's a mimic stat block in there for me under the M's.
A mimic.
Well, I didn't check for traps.
I wouldn't check for traps.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's stuff in here that doesn't even belong in here. But
In the M's?
yeah.
Oh, it's probably just out of order.
Well, I mean, there's more than one letter, but yeah, it's
13. Where's that going to put it? All the way last? No, Shanerla's last, right?
yeah, it'll be right
11.
behind me.
So they're right behind you. Okay. Yeah, so you see this chest.
Now it's keyboard time.
You see this chest open up and attempt to attack Lavar, Malchus, as you are up first.
Oh,
Yeah, I think there is one down there somewhere. So,
Where do we put
just,
the
we can just put it in the corner over there and say the Lavar's right by it. Yeah, like corner of the room somewhere. Doesn't matter. There you go. Perfect. Still on camera, I think, so we'll go. Yeah, it's still good.
okay. They're right there.
Yep.
All right. Sword and dagger.
Okay.
Sword, dagger. And if I had my other level, that would be rigged. Does 19 hit?
19 hits.
Okay. So 19, that is terrible damage, 6. And my other one is a 20. My unarmed. Oh, is 26. For 8 damage.
For another 8.
Mhm.
Okay. Anything else from you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Add +1 to both of those.
No, 2 more?
Because I'm using my thing. I'm using weapons.
More in.
Damn it. I'll move my 25 feet toward, and I'll cast Bless on myself and these two guys.
Okay.
So D4
D4s.
on attack rolls and saving throws. And that's my action movement.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to
Really
Keebler.
fast.
Hmm?
That was really fast.
What? Oh, hey, sorry.
I
Like
know.
I hadn't decided what I'm doing yet.
Yeah,
I plan.
I did not.
Just have bad dexterity.
Frostbite.
There you go. Frostbite.
Okay.
Con save.
Oh, I just
10,
moved
20,
Oh yeah, I probably need to
40,
move.
50. I think you're probably right in range.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I
move
can move
to
up a little bit.
Yeah.
Fine.
Con save. That's gonna be 17 plus 2 is 19.
Wow.
Okay.
Dices.
Nothing?
Yeah, I can't do crap.
Cade, not Cade. I got Cade's name on here. LeVar, you're up.
D4.
So,
D4 on yours?
yeah, I rolled the 4 d4s
Okay.
for my strikes. So that's 27.
17.
Plus.
No, it'd be plus 7, so it's 21. Oh yeah, I
25.
got 17, so 24.
Okay.
Nice.
So close. Way higher.
Anything above a 12 is gonna hit it.
Dope. And punches.
So he would only
So-
miss on one.
Yeah.
With what he rolled on his D4s.
I know.
What do you roll all fours?
Fours and
Threes.
threes,
And,
yeah.
yeah.
13. 20. 29 points of damage.
29.
And might as well burn a key point.
Okay.
Ooh, Dex Monk. Nice.
So it's 8 or another 12.
Just grab your killing blow on it.
Punch in the chest, man.
Yeah.
Going to town.
All right. So,
I may look like a scholar.
one of the
Keep 'em
Blessed by
around.
Thor's
One
light,
of the-
and then just go.
I changed my mind. Let's keep around.
keep around.
Yeah.
Well, way to make an entrance into the campaign for the, for your
Well, I mean,
your appearance.
I guess
You
I
got
did
the
play that
appearance
monk one other time when I was playing her
Yeah.
bestie, and I just I beat the boule.
Okay. Quick question. Has anyone taken damage in this entire session?
I
Yeah.
took 1 damage from
Yes.
you.
Yeah, we all
I'll
did.
take 1 damage.
We all
That's-
did.
That's right. I thunderclapped everyone. Sorry.
But
I
otherwise,
had
no.
the temporary hit points up for my.
And I took 1 from earlier.
So no.
Let's keep in mind that this is only level 1 of 23.
Yes.
And we aren't even 3 rooms in.
Right.
So you watch LeVar Burton just smash the shit out of the chest as it comes alive and attempts to attack him.
Consecutive normal punches.
That's right. Yeah. One Punch Man.
As it falls apart, why don't you give me percentile?
So clearly, the only reason you succeeded is because you received
62.
the blessing of Thor. I'll take my taxes.
I mean, we'll see what's in there. How much it's eaten. Maybe it'll be a new special hammer.
I don't know. Unlikely.
That's true. It is not likely.
Give me a D10 roll. 62 was the first roll, right?
Yep. 5.
You know what musical instrument you're
Uh,
the bass. Because of Cliff Burton.
so we're gonna say that. So we're gonna say that just as it busts apart, you reach in with your last blow on this thing, as you see a little bottle of liquid heading for the floor and about to break. You grab that just before it hits the ground. And this is going to be, and I'll just tell you, a potion of supreme healing.
Nice.
I think we're done with this room at this point. We've searched everything and done all that. Hey Google, turn the man cave lights to cool white.
Changing 7 lights to cool white.
A little brighter.
Thanks.
And I think that's going to end it for tonight, guys. We are at our pretty much our stopping time. What did you want to do in the room yet?
Does anybody want this gross bag? Because I do not want it.
No.
It reminds me of The Walking Dead.
I'll take it.
Okay, I will give you the gross bag.
Okay. You have an inside-out scalp bag.
With possible magic item in it.
No, he took that out.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Laying
took
on
it
the
out.
ground.
Oh yeah, it's laying on the ground. It didn't do anything with it, so it would be a
I'll pick that up.
triangular crystal then. Fractured. Guys, I appreciate you coming to join us tonight. I'll, as always, get into a raid here soon. Just to recap, we are going to have a one-shot that is going to be run by our friend Jonathan over here. On the 28th of this month, it'll be at our normal D&D time, 8 p.m. So hopefully you guys can make that. There will be maybe one, maybe two different guest stars there or guest appearances there. We'll see who all shows up. Jenny Julio from Twitch is also going to be here that day. At least if she can make it, I guess. I think she said she could, but her schedule is clear. So that'll be kind of fun and interesting.
Weekend?
Yeah, this weekend we actually leave tomorrow afternoon for Kansas City. We're going to the Renaissance Fair down there. So we'll have a couple of good days out of town, and actually I think it'll be our first traveling at all since COVID, really.
Yep.
Other than our little trip, South Nebraska a little bit.
Oh, yeah. In the wrong part of the year.
Yeah, in the wrong part of the year. So some cool things coming up. I have some animations that are being worked on, some other artwork and things like that that I'll be able to display soon, hopefully. So that'll be exciting. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably streaming tomorrow morning. Probably streaming tomorrow morning for a little while. Probably a couple hours, maybe 2-3 hours. I am going to try to stream and maybe get some drone footage from outside the Ren Fair. So we'll see how that works out.
neat.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye out for that.
Yeah. And I'm going to try to stream a little bit of it. I don't want to be rude to those guys, so I'm not going to try to go into the Ren Fair like that, but I may do some sort of like, hey, we're here type of stream, and kind of get the outside of it.
Mad Mage has a message for Zach, or the chicken. That he's coming for you with the bake-off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he wants to do that, this next weekend on Friday, I think. So we'll see if
My
we can.
boss says.
Yeah, we'll see if we can make that happen or not.
Sure.
So, but as always, guys, I appreciate you guys coming in and supporting the channel, and thank you for the sub tonight and the new follow. And for everybody who comes and joins us on this thing, this whole streaming thing has been a real learning experience, and I've met some really great people doing it, and I get to play with my friends, and it's just been pretty enjoyable, although it takes a lot of time. But
Oh, wait, Magi said, no, I'm going to bake him into a chicken pot pie.
oh,
Nice.
okay. Well, you can use that inside-out scalp for holding that one.
Delicious.
So, but yeah, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. We are going to get out of here. I'll probably run it into a raid real quick. Don't go anywhere. Hang out. Always support other creators. But I appreciate you guys coming to see us. You guys have any last words?
Cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese.
There you go.
Play in blood.
Conflagration.
Good word.
Hair pie. That's what you'd have. If you put the chicken pot pie inside that bag, you'd have a hair pie.
You put the duty in Ronamy.
Wow.
Welcome. Because it's a ship.
Mm-hmm.
One.
I found him. Yeah. So hang out, guys. I'm going to show you guys. This guy makes maps on Tailspire. And Tailspire is a really unique program for making maps. If you're trying to make dungeon maps or any kind of maps, really, for VPT or Roll20 or any of that kind of stuff, really cool stuff. So stick around, check this guy out. At least, you know, pop into his chat, give him a little raid emote or something.
Yeah.
But thank you again.
It is not user friendly.
It has limitations. That's right.
I mean, it looked really cool and looked like you could do a lot of stuff with it, but it is not like the learning curve on it is steep. But they may have fixed all that.
Again,
That was a. It
thank
was
you
still a
again,
beta
guys.
when we got that.
Yeah, early alpha, like
Yeah.
pre-alpha and stuff. Did you rate?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I'm stopping the stream.
he already went.